Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the second part of this special edition of Recruitment for the Black Swamp. How are you all doing?
Also entitled Mega Saber does Nuka's fucking paperwork.
I don't know about you, but alcohol really is the great communicator, especially in these things.
That reminds me.
I could use a drink
Let's
myself.
not dawdle, because we are 10 minutes late.
Yep. So
It's okay, don't worry. We'll just cut people we like the least from the show.
I
as
call
always,
it a void, and I ask that they transport my fucking Riptide Strike so that the free hits materialise in Lozzie's womb every time she fucking has a child.
Royal God!
oh god.
Oh my god. Oh, that's a great brand for
Protection you can rely on.
Oh my god. Okay, quick thing. Imagine if they had four brands of fucking DMC related condoms. All of them would work. All of them would work.
No.
Swordmaster.
Swordmaster! Gunslinger!
Gunslinger.
Doppelganger! Wait, what?
Swordmaster is rigged. Trickstar is extra
It's the Featherlight.
I mean,
Yeah.
Capcom is greedy as fuck. Maybe not as bad as Konami, but I guarantee that if you pitch this to them, they would make
Royal Guard. Royal Guard is like the super extra layered one.
Yes, the extra. Doppelganger is like an underslung, like, secondary attachment.
Gunslinger's just a ring because you pull out quick enough.
It's on.
Now, are the rules for that? Could Atlet somehow use time manipulation to basically Riptide Strike the inside of somebody's womb? We place a enchantment
Dark
on it.
Slayer
So
glows in the dark.
So basically, if a baby appears, if a baby gets conceived, that trigger happens, then immediately one of my slashes just yeets it. Other rules for that. Stop drawing swastikas.
I mean, it's eugenics either way. You were talking about Naka. Maybe we should stop dawdling
Yes.
and get on with it. Okay.
Get on with it.
First on the docket.
Who is the first victim? Let's see. I mean, applicant. I'm sorry.
First thing first, I click my fingers to... Can I see that red dude? And I didn't even realise that. Can I see him?
Yeah, he's been here the entire time.
I got red dude. Gonna throw it. The pillow man. He never left. He's still sleeping on the couch.
Without another word, he melts into the substance of the couch.
Oh. Take the spider fork too.
And not like he liquefies or anything. Like his body, his pillowy, weird sleeping bag body, melds in physically with the couch, with the really uncomfortable rustling sound.
All right, gentlemen. I believe we're ready. Are we not?
Get on with it.
Then apparently, this is interesting. The rightful king Alessandro Rousseau. I probably butchered that, but please come in.
Bridget, let's get off my seat.
As an aside, if anyone needs the link, let me know.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't think the king is currently in the chat. So, next on the list.
Ah, you are correct. Sorry, he must be out taking a piss. All right. Next up is Thoth.
I believe it's pronounced Tehuti.
Tehuti.
It
Also,
seems
not
Tita is
there.
also not here.
you know what? They're not. You know what? They're probably butt fucking each other.
Okay,
All right,
before
next
you
up.
announce the next one, let's check if they're in the chat.
Yeah,
Good
they
idea.
are in fact in the chat.
I thought generally we would have somebody in the waiting room ready for fucking these people. Fucking shadowy fucking void niggas. Fucking come on. Work with me here. Come on.
Where's the list?
All right, great
All I'm seeing in chat
motivator.
is praise Eris, to be honest.
Great motivator is the next one.
Yep, I'll send you the list. So can somebody drag great motivator?
We'll bring him in. Is his name
I'll
straight
bring him
up the great motivator?
Well, no, that's his name.
I
That's
believe
his
that's
name,
his
chat.
station name.
Oh, fuck's sake, stay here. Christ's sake. Let me just dissolve these chats.
And here he is. Welcome.
Mr. ABC? That's a bit of an odd name. Oh.
He's just fucked off. Okay, then. See you later, bud.
Well, it's off to a great start.
Hmm.
I mean,
There's a sound of someone falling down a flight of stairs.
It might be a little bit intimidating.
I snap my
boy.
fingers and a peasant girl appears above. The same peasant girl appears above me. I just open my shadowy mouth and swallow her whole like a python.
Okay, V, calm down.
Oh, fuck you!
And this dude just left again.
Okay, he might not be ready. He might be.
Yeah, he wasn't due on for
he
another
is.
3 minutes, so...
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Next on the list then.
Next up is... Edith.
Yerg! Oh, sorry.
Come on down.
I am honestly surprised with my level of intelligence how badly this whole regime falls apart when I'm even just a wee bit late. You people.
I'm trying to drag him in, it's not working. Oh, there we go. Jörg, if you need a link to the thing, I will message sheet for it.
Oh god, after all that we get yelled?
He's apparently the only one on time and ready. Which are good. Which are both good.
Primarily because he's always around.
Oh my god, I thought we didn't have that many people. Oh god, we're scratching.
We have like 14 people tonight, my friend.
We've got a good number of people. So
We're on docket till 10:30.
Oh god.
So
Luckily
let's
for
move
us, like
right
half
along.
of them haven't turned up.
It's okay. It's okay.
Well, this group may have talked to the last group. That might be why we're missing
he-
so many.
He's not muted, but I can't hear him. Oh, there he is.
Some nigga get on this couch and I'm getting fucking oozled back.
Mr. Ivith. Ivith? Am I pronouncing that correctly?
Miss.
Couple of seconds,
Miss.
please. Couple of seconds, please.
Sorry.
The superposing of the stream and my stuff is in the room is weird.
Understood.
I
It's like
take-
at the door, so okay, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this, you're gonna nail this job, you're gonna get the job, you're gonna get paid, get this bread.
I draw my katana. I stab myself in the stomach. I so quickly draw the katana around it goes all
Stop
the way
trying to take
around.
the easy way out, you selfish
It goes
motherfucker.
all the way around. The top half of me
Okay.
falls off to the side, and then a few seconds later, I reappear perfectly fine.
Oh no.
I stare into the distance and then let out a deep.
Oh, apparently we're having audio issues.
Let me have a look.
No, fucking. Hey, let me at least.
Yeah,
do my
Jerg
work.
is on it.
Yes, I am here.
I'm not hearing it, to be honest.
I can hear you, but
Oh fuck! It's the
Give me a
tabletop.
Let me just turn.
and here we have.
Oh, that's what it is. I think someone's broadcasting the tabletop audio as well.
No, I've muted
Is
that.
that I did not murder him, but with tits?
Let's close that. Let's close that.
And
It
since we have on the list that this is a female android, I put the appropriate
Gynoid.
art. Gynoid.
I did not
Hey, fuck off.
fucking.
I already have chosen. Just let me see where it is.
Oh my god! I didn't realize what it was. Oh no!
See what I mean when I say I did not tit fuck him? Straight up that thing with tits.
I would,
for individuals such as yourselves, you're surprisingly racist.
mate.
Here
Let-
we
let
go.
me-
Here is
Shut
the
up.
real art.
Shut
I'm
up,
just
nigga.
saying.
Look,
Saying.
listen. I will stand behind the statement. Let me just pour myself this drink, and then I'll explain this. Right? Any
Okay.
kind of android that thinks it has to have gender is just disgusting. Right? We're post gender. Right? I have the ability to create robots from myself.
Have
The
you ever
irony,
considered they make
the irony that you don't subscribe to the gender binary.
Oh,
Why
I
would
like
you
that.
need a binary when you can just have a singular?
So how many of your children, by the way, right now are currently still living their true purpose?
Oh, they're
Green.
mostly dead.
No. Don't forget your kids. That
Naka,
are trans-seeming.
At least 2.
Well,
Yeah.
look, they're not
Anyway.
a sea
It's a
mine.
brute-
They're known as a non-successful seafaring boat thing.
Gentlemen, shall we continue?
Yeah, but first, by the way, I need. It's been so bad. I need to put a statement for everybody watching at home. I apologise. As some of you may know, I have been moving and dealing with a bunch of stuff. I was quite late today, and you are witnessing the result of what happens when I turn up pretty much just at the last second. I apologise, and we will all be punished for our sins in the eyes of Allah.
Naka has chosen to live his life as a gay man.
So, Miss Ifith,
Yep.
am I pronouncing that right?
It's more of an acronym, really. Independent. Let me get this straight. What did the old code call it again? Independent, versatile. Something fighter.
Do you have a business card?
No.
Are you?
Mike, what does your name stand for?
Oh shit! I wrote it down somewhere, but it doesn't really matter.
Well, there you go. Occupation?
Punk.
Punk.
That's okay. Unemployed.
Strong stance, I like it.
It's not an insult, if you're asking.
No. I didn't know you could get a job as a punk. Hold on. I need to rethink my
We
life.
clearly see this as a robot.
You'd be surprised.
Take me with you.
Oh, I plan to. Don't worry about that eye
Can
patch.
we clearly see that this is a robot?
Probably.
Alright, well, okay.
With Android, these cybernetics are fairly like the cybernetic type tattoos are fairly obvious. It's glowing blue nanite tattoos.
Nah,
Alright, well, fucking Mud, go take a closer look. All you people know each other.
Ooh.
Dude, I may be an artificial life form, but he's a robot. I'm an android. At least I look human.
That's fucking racist.
pay
Now that does sound racist. I
Well,
wasn't on.
you know, I stand behind my visual. You know, I'm proud to be, technically speaking, an android, but you know, like I represent the real progress area. You know, so are you subscribed to keeping the first letter of your name the same?
With flex, but okay.
Are you what's the correct way of phrasing it? Are you stuck to the idea of being quote unquote independent? Because I don't think that's really in our contract.
Technically speaking, basically how it went is an old coot found a android producing factory in Numeria. Yeah, that fucking hellscape, and decided to make a Merc company. Called it the Winds of Destruction or Desperado or something.
You're run
Am
by
I a
organics.
robot?
That might be something you might want to look into, Nuka.
you
That
run
sounds
into
like
organics?
a problem.
Am I a cyborg?
We
Am
ran into
I a cyborg?
organic. Yes, did we good
No,
them?
you are not
Yes.
a cyborg.
No, I'm pretty sure I'm a cyborg.
No,
You are a lot of things. You are not. Stop trying to identify as a robot.
No, he. In all fairness, he did appropriate my culture at some point, several points, really.
No. Remember
He's not
when he...
cyborg, he has mechanical arm, he's augmented humanoid.
We call
The legend law doesn't apply on this.
Meanwhile,
Alright,
I
whatever,
just
get to the point.
pulls
What can
out-
you do? What can you do? Tell me what you can do for me and my money.
All right,
For
skipping
a
through
second,
these.
please. She just pulls out a canteen with the picture of a jolly monk of Caden Colleen on it and just chugs.
Hey!
Oh, different character, Aiden.
Oh shit!
No, there is this character.
Yes.
Both
Oh no, that's
characters are
true.
alcoholics.
They both
Right.
worship Caden.
Why would you?
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
look, I can be
Also,
consistent.
the curse has been broken since she's now a fucking Nazgul. She can drink again, though she doesn't taste it.
Oh, this is
So,
so
can she
sad.
get drunk?
Enough for this, but then again, I can't. Fucking.
Do you have an oil type? And would you mind giving them a sample?
You got a
I don't want oil. Are you fucking disgusting?
Laugh so hard my headphones
Whoa,
fell off.
hang on.
Who in their right mind would consume the lifeblood of an android? That is actually disgusting.
You're not supposed to be consuming the samples. That's just supposed to be a cover.
This is the weakest fucking
not
cover in the
blood,
world.
it's cyborg juice.
It's the weakest cover when the guy next to me keeps on summoning poor people.
I can show y'all. Just give me a brick.
I thought cyborgs were and
brick
robots were filled with like
Did
white
she say
sticky
brick?
liquid.
Yes,
she
I
said
said
brick.
brick.
A brick
No,
is slid across
mate,
the table
no.
by something. You're not sure what.
No,
It kind
Okay.
of slides itself.
I'm
She takes
gonna.
it and says, "Well, I'm gonna show you if I've got an oil tap. Although, don't worry." She just takes the brick, wham, one time on her face. Little trickle of thing. Second, not enough. Third one. There we go, and it just ends up like, you know the picture of the album I Get Wet by Andrew WK?
The like full blood pissing down.
Yeah,
the
that,
face.
except it's some weird transparent liquid.
Spectre's
Oh,
covered
head
in
cut
blood
in a deep
and
fat
mashed
fry.
potato.
Wing boy,
Fucking
what the
brilliant,
fuck's going on?
brilliant. We are now at the we now officially have an actual casting couch covered in white sticky liquid.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
for context, what you've just witnessed is a gynoid smash 3 bricks directly into her face
hey,
with enough force to
Nucker,
draw blood. Like,
Nucker, you should go
Nothing
give her
else.
an inspection. You guys
Pretty
tend to
metal.
know each other, don't you?
What the fuck is the
Where you
robot talking
getting at?
about?
Special ed people.
Do you worship a god? And if so,
Caden Kalian and no,
Okay.
there's no-
Fuck you. By the way, I'm right. I'm a fucking cyborg. Fuck you.
He
I
has
might be.
issues.
Bitch, I might be. Fuck you.
Meanwhile, she just takes the canteen bag, just pulls up
All right. Okay. Take a fourth brick and eat it.
and just says,
Then
Y'all
you'll
might
really
want
be his people.
Take a
Yeah.
fourth brick and eat it.
can imagine that having a good balanced diet, right?
Shut
there.
up, Mega.
It is a building block, though, I
Shut
suppose.
up, Mega. Eat the brick.
should he bloody eat the brick?
Eat the brick, or I will
Actually, I
make
don't want to
you
eat the brick. It'd be
fucking
quite fun.
brick.
If you keep threatening
Show
your
me your-
applicants, you're not
show
going to have
me
any
your
applicants.
Show me your robot skill and eat the fucking brick.
Wait, why do you think that's a robot skill?
hang on.
Fucking, you don't even have
But
a
it's-
mouth. You have like a tube. This robot has
But
a mouth.
she's an android. Does she even need to eat? Let alone can she?
Yeah, they
process
do need
brick?
to
I
eat,
think
yeah.
making a lot of assumptions here.
The Andrew's doing into it.
Does she have a mouth?
Okay.
Okay,
I'm
do
gonna
you-
have
okay,
to-
Some
all right,
stereotypes.
Everybody shut up. Robot bitch. Do you have a mouth?
Yes.
Do you have teeth?
I feel like this is going into
Shut
dangerous
up.
casting couch directions already.
Okay. Pick up that brick and fucking eat it.
You want me to consume fucking clay?
Florida
Look,
man
tell you
tries
what,
to get his PC to eat a brick.
No, really, I'm asking. You want me to consume it?
You don't even need to swallow. Just chew that shit up. Show me how real
Yeah.
and negative you are.
Phrasing.
Okay, just give me a
Phrasing.
metal plate and I'll smash it to pieces. Then I'll swallow it.
the plate
No,
is
no,
supplied.
no. Do it with your mouth. That's the point. Do it with your mouth.
No!
It's too fucking large.
A piece of paper floats out with the word tribunal summons.
Don't use your don't use your hands.
And we can make you fabulously
hands.
rich.
No hands.
Don't use your hands. No hands.
Huh?
Use your mouth.
Why are you so...
Use your mouth and swallow.
Why- yeah, I don't know where this brick
confused at the
eating thing has
fucking
come
scene.
from.
Where
Eat
did you...
my brick.
Okay, eat my brick now, okay. Look,
Look, Megan, I know you're like an elf dragon fucking thing with a flaming eyeball and whatnot, but
not dragon.
it's very important to be aware of brick suckers. It can happen.
Madam,
Also,
are you capable of eating a brick?
Technically, yes. Also, I can't get sick. I don't need to sleep, and well, yeah.
There we-
Also, I can jump really high. How
If
tall
I
is
watch
the
you eat a
ceiling?
brick, I will give you my vote.
You have a vote?
Okay.
Since when did you guys let him have a vote?
We just
I run this
ignore his
operation.
votes.
Shut up.
Paperwork says otherwise.
You're dead. Shut up.
Yeah, you say that, but
me.
It ain't me.
Madam, are you wanted by the law?
Not to a considerable extent.
Are you wanted by criminals?
The occasional low life, but that comes with living in the slums of Alkenstar.
Okay. Do you suffer from any sort of mental or physical instabilities that we should be made aware of?
Nope.
Cool. What would you consider your greatest strength?
Well, many things. How tall is the ceiling, by the way?
If you could eat bricks, it
The
would be.
the ceiling
if
is
you
40.
could eat bricks.
It's 40 feet to the tallest point of the vaulted ceiling.
Okay,
bricks.
she just stands up and just jump 30 feet into the air. I can do shit like this. Like standing, jumping 30 feet.
You put yourself on the chandelier.
Yeah.
Don't
great.
fucking hang off the chandelier. You know how hard it is
That's
to
just
get
what
other
we.
people to
That's
fix
just
that.
what we need in this organization. A monkey woman. Anyway.
Hey, fuck you! I'm an acrobat. Also, I can supply an unlimited amount of booze.
Hey now.
What?
That means nothing.
She's hired.
Yes, that is a
2 times, actually.
Why did we even bother with the interview at this point?
Exactly.
Fucking-
What was the
You should
point
have
of
led
this?
with
Led
that.
with-
Fucking hell.
Yeah, start
Ace
with the
in the
important information.
hole.
Listen, I can actually supply 2 types of booze. No, it's actually, well, holy grapes and holy water and blessed grape distilled, and the other is it Cheliax or Pentaxian wine?
Nuka, you should try the first one.
I ain't touching any of that shit that in there.
Anyway.
I need to be professional.
That is the best joke today, lads.
She just jumps to the ground and you don't see her even scoff. You want some
Okay.
wine then? Yeah.
Whoop. While she's handing
I
out
get
wine.
enough. No, that's fine. I get enough wine from the rest of these bitches. I roll a performance check and hit a sick dab. For the first time in God knows how long.
Okay.
Roll performance then.
Alright, fucking hell.
Roll a one, roll a one, roll a one.
It's a physical action.
Alright, fine. Just a minute. Now you get the shit out, you fucking assholes.
While he's doing that, Madam, what would you say is your greatest weakness? Thank you for the wine.
The Jews.
Be careful to drink it slow. I've seen a guy drinking in one sitting. He slumped to the ground. She just chug it like it's water.
Okay. What would you say is your greatest weakness?
Let me see.
Oh, fuck
It is the ultimate of death.
May I say this, guys? I'm just gonna say this. By the 9, he hit the dab.
Oh,
The
fuck you.
nuclear shadows all around.
for a brief moment, and the solid freezing of my fucking dab. It's slow motion as my arms come up, and as they hit the apex, for a moment the room disappears and we're all standing in a blank void. And then from the echoes of infinity, you just hear, yeet! And then we're back in reality.
Hey. Well,
Oh,
Madam, I
minus
don't.
gravity.
We skip
wait,
ahead
actually,
a few seconds.
I would have to say he hit the dab so hard. Do any of us have to pass will checks or anything?
No,
Dude,
there
I'm
is no
gonna
save.
build.
How hard
gonna,
did he
to
hit the
save.
dab?
Well, I wanted something nice for hitting that dab. Fuck you.
I'm gonna build a robot that just is there to just clap at you for the dab. There you go.
Yeah. Oh,
Anyway,
all right.
can we-
Not sure what just happened there, but
It's gonna be too.
Alright, well, I don't fuck. You know what? Don't call us. Don't call us. We'll call you. Fuck off.
Mega Saber will hand you.
Very
Mega
professional.
Saber will hand you a contract, and
You know what? Here's what I got. The contract is there. Fucking, they sign it. I dab so hard, a big lever in front of me appears. I grab the lever, I pull it, the couch eats them, and they're gone back to where they came from.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah,
Are you a glass?
let's not do that.
Are you a
Just
bucket
take the
half?
contract, reads it a bit.
Oh,
hold on.
right.
Shut up, right? Are you a bucket half full or a bucket half empty kind of person? This is very important.
Half full.
It's not really an Android answer, but I'll give you the bucket anyway.
Full of white, sticky liquid.
No, it's got nothing.
Is
in it,
that
it's
my
to be
blood or
filled.
is it another thing?
So, you read the contract.
Bucket is full of whatever we tell you to fucking fill it with.
Mostly blood, though. That's usually the.
Yeah, we're humanitarians.
Okay, gentlemen, we must move along for the next applicant. So,
I pull the lever, they get swallowed by the sofa. Next!
Fucking,
Okay,
before
calm
she
down,
leaves,
okay.
she just say in Draconic, y'all really need to chill.
So, as she gets swallowed by the sofa, she puts up a thumbs up that slowly sinks into the couch.
next up, it would appear Mr. ABC is now ready. A great motivator, Mud.
Okay. Wonder what happens when I do this. Okay, I can just get rid of them like that. That's good.
Neat.
I don't have to drag people around. I can just remove them. They arrive on air. Don't say fuck.
Are you online?
Or bugger. You know.
Mr. Oh, wow, that's an excessively high pole, a flag pole you're bringing in with you.
Yeah, that's my ensign. It reminds people whose ship they're on.
Okay.
I apologize for the difficulties earlier. Reality seems to not work so well here.
Yeah.
Where is the flag?
I'm gonna reach in, as an apology for you. I'm gonna reach in my boots and pull out some drinks for you. Old Taldoran tradition. Never trust a man with a better drink than your own. You guys have an attendant that can.
Then you should never trust
Yeah,
me.
it's some spice rum. I just wanted to pass it out as a suggestion.
Yeah, now, see, I like the way he's thinking now.
Oh, if you want to test
I
your character,
respect
there are a
this.
number of characters free for you to use at your leisure.
Everybody,
I think
everybody
that's
that gets
a
the
sign
drink.
of respect, and yes, and very much yes.
Everybody gets
Many
the drink.
unseen servants prepare the drinks.
I snap my fingers, another peasant girl appears, I fucking hand her the drink, and she downs the whole thing. I then cut her head off and then start drinking.
You realize those are actually coming from someplace, right?
They're all the same person.
I like a
That
man with a
raises
third.
more
You
questions.
notice that they all have a mole in a different location. There's always one mole, but it's always different locations. Also, they're piling up rather substantially.
I thought the whole thing about it wasn't real. I can't actually drink blood here. It's literally just a fucking.
Who told you it wasn't real?
Thing.
Should I tell him that this is the material plane?
I'm not telling him shit. Anyway,
Fuck it, you know, I don't. No, fuck you then. If that's how we're playing things, I'm going to stand over here by the balcony, and I'm just going to keep fucking clicking my fingers, and a different peasant girl, that looks like the same peasant girl, is just going to fall for the ceilings, and every time they fall by, I'm just going to whip out my katana, slash, quick drop like it's raindrops from a leaf. Fuck both of you, and fuck you,
so
you
epic.
goddamn fish asshole.
That's so cool.
Again,
Is that-
not me. I'm just an eye patch.
Is that the goat in the background?
Yeah, I
Next
think he just likes the wall.
Yeah. All right.
It's walking up
So-
a archway in the background.
Megan,
I
how
just
do I
saw
help you?
Did someone say art?
I just thought it was a really creative conversation piece.
So, good sir, what is your name?
My name's Mr. ABC, but you can call me Al. Short for
All right.
alphabet.
All right, Al. What's your occupation?
Well, I was a boat captain before I magicked up and away,
Mm-hmm.
and I mostly used my pistols for shooting stuff. I was just kind of doing some river traffic while I was just kind of thinking about better options because it was kind of getting a bit boring.
Understood. Just curious, what was the name of your home planet?
I'm from Taldor.
Taldor.
I turn
Interesting.
round, I grab one of the plot plants, and I casually. I turn round, I grab one of the pot plants, and I casually lob it at the fucking interviewee.
All right, you've had
I just take
a.
his head on.
What does he do?
Pop a shot. Falls to the ground. Didn't even hit me.
Yeah, good stuff. I like it. I go back to slashing villager girls and arguing with people that aren't now.
Sorry, he's a weird.
Is anyone else slightly deaf?
No, I can hear fine.
Like he usually is.
I'm good.
It is.
And you do this line of work long enough, you just kind of get used to the volume level.
You get used
blood
to
type?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. O negative.
Ooh, that's a rare blood type. Can we get a sample?
Sure. Ain't no problem.
Mud, do you
As long
have
as you got pay well.
I'll grab the glasses. I mean, inspection tools.
While he's doing that, what are your goals in life, Captain?
Well, take treasure. Put holes in stupid people.
Ooh.
Anyone gets in the way of in between.
That second one might be a point against you, but
I have the glasses.
Well, I don't see any stupid people. I just see employers. I don't think anything like that for employers. Bad business.
that attitude will change.
This person is far too sensible for this job.
Yeah.
I may just be the individual look for.
Do you worship a god?
Nisei.
Nisei.
God of semen and other what such.
You may want to phrase that differently next time.
Seaman. That's.
I said it exactly as I intended it.
Well, that's a shame.
Hey, he shot the pot plant out the air. He's good in my book.
If we ever face potted plants, we will ask you.
How much money did you make as a captain?
Made enough to feed my drinking habit. Also a bit of marching
That's
powder.
substantial.
It isn't bad.
Very
I think.
expensive too.
It doesn't
I just
sound
make
too
sure I never
good.
run out.
Well, now we have plenty of booze to go around, apparently.
At least for
Who
a
said
evening.
we were sharing? It's not even. I don't
It's
even
infinite.
drink.
If it's
It's infinite.
Mud. I did
Ah, shit.
a long time ago.
The infinite power of the cloud.
Do I
I
remember?
mean, I only
just-
asked you guys to pay me in booze, more or less.
Oh, that reminds me, Nuka, at some point I need to show you. I can actually make alcohol that'll get you drunk again. So, without you having to drink blood to do it. Anyway.
I can't get drunk here. I don't feel from the fulfillment with anything here. I just do what I'm told at this point. It's pointless fighting.
Okay. Do you have any outstanding warrants from the law or criminals?
Well, if you look over my shoulder, you can see my chaperone here. I'm a member of a suspended sentence. I am a parolee of a suspended sentence for marching powder possession. I have about.
But you still don't have a character portrait in the thing yet.
I was going to say.
Wow.
This guy's stealth's really good.
Well, it's not really supposed to be seen in the first place.
What does it say about my skills that I managed to throw a potted plant in this direction when
Why
you
does he
didn't
look
even
like
know where
ye
he was?
olde Justin Trudeau?
Drugs do a wonderful deal on my face. So
Well, while we're working on that,
Are you an Eidolon user?
no, nor do I associate with them.
Oh, I agree.
what would you say is your greatest strength and your greatest weakness?
If you put any marching powder in front of me, it might as well be gone right then and there.
He works for cocaine. Anyway,
We don't use that word.
You keep your head down. You work hard. You'll get whatever the fuck you want, just as long as you do right by this company.
Are you okay with working? Are you okay with working for evil?
As long as they're paying.
Not that we're evil. I say as I slash another village girl falling from the ceiling.
I put a mercy shot in her head.
Ooh.
Oh no.
I imagine the head separates from the body first, and then he shoots it, and it flips.
No.
Anyway.
Gunslinger, swordmaster, gunslinger, sword.
Anyone else have any questions for the captain?
How big of ship did you use to?
Well, it was mostly keel. It was a keel boat, so it had to be. It was mostly for river traffic.
Mm-hmm.
Went up and down, just kind of relaxed stuff.
It was like boats, didn't you? Right.
Right. Well then. Everyone else is done with the questioning.
You're a bucket half full
have-
or a bucket half empty kind of person.
There we go.
We're gonna need more buckets if that's what you're meaning.
You get 2 buckets, my friend. That's the kind of attitude.
All right. Thank you.
That was a strong one. I like him. You know what? I'm actually going to go over and I'm going to shake his hand.
Thank you, good sir.
That was the
goal to working with you in future.
Did you just eat him out? Yep, you eated him out already.
Fair enough. See ya.
Okay.
Don't know who did it, but fair enough. Bye.
Wasn't me.
I do like the questions though, but while we're getting the next person,
was promising.
Ritualist, what would you say was your greatest strength? And
my greatest strength is the will to not leave this place yet.
and what's your greatest weakness?
Same.
Aiden,
Hmm?
greatest strength and greatest weakness.
Well, obviously, the alcohol thing, although it is useful, is potentially sometimes deleterious. So probably that's the greatest weakness, and greatest strength is just resolve, I would say.
I actually say the greatest strength is the orc waifu I have.
How about you, Mud?
I'll turn up.
He's a good guy. He's on time.
Oh, that hit me that hit me physically in the soul.
What's your greatest weakness?
I'll turn up.
I turn up.
What about you, Mega?
Okay. Before we get too real,
Yeah.
No, just let me ask Mega, and we'll bring the next guy in.
My character or me?
Yeah, your character.
Your character, nigga.
My greatest strength is I am a master craftsman of alchemy.
Okay, and what's your greatest weakness?
I'm a really good liar. Next up is
I
Dio.
like you.
Press X to down.
anyone else feel the anxiety from the room spike upwards?
I don't know what anxiety is, but sure.
You know, say what you want, at least that'll make me feel secure with things.
Give me back, by the way.
Do you not remember that time he was
a
melted?
false sense of security an amazing thing?
No, fair enough.
Get on with it.
Yep. Seems Mr. Dio. I'm sorry, not Dio. Knights of the Second seems to be up next.
What's his name in the chat?
Dio. D-I-O.
Okay. Oh god, I wish fucking Discord, man. I mean,
D-I then an O. D-I then an O. D-I then an O. And then...
Greetings, good sir.
Don't say nigger or that you would rate Jess Phillips.
Oh, we wouldn't even.
There's no need to talk.
The Black Swamp Company, we wouldn't even. That's our slogan.
With the secondary slogan of "I wish I never would."
So, your name, good sir?
Well, I'm Knight Second. I heard my
Good
brother
name.
was somewhere here before.
Who's your brother?
His name is Knight. We call him Nick. Because he's a little one. He's a halfling sort of fella.
I don't think we've had a halfling come in yet, but
I
probably
just
out in the
want to
way
say-
somewhere.
I just want to make it perfectly clear, we are in no way associated with the IRA.
Okay then.
But your brother's probably dead.
Yeah. In that case,
Are you saying the IRA has been disbanded?
What is the IRA? Don't know what it is.
I like to think the IRA has been disbanded. If the IRA is continuing, it's just got a band of fringe hooligans and lunatics, and I do not associate with it.
regardless, I just heard my brother came to a job interview and he never come back.
Alrighty. What is your profession?
Well, I do a bit of clerical work. Some might call me a bit of a crusader, because I'm very passionate about things, you know.
Crusader. Very nice. Very nice. Blood type?
Sorry, before that. Before that.
Human.
Crusader for which religion?
I call him the Flying Spaghetti Monster.
Oh, he's homosexual.
But most might know him by other names.
G Crusader. Okay.
I usually just call him As.
As.
Yeah.
As. Interesting.
I thought. Bronze it.
Very well.
Who needs full names?
Who needs full names? Except, of course, the ritual master trying to cast a ritual. Anyway, blood type and/or samples.
Far as I know about blood types, it's human versus halfling. So it's both human.
Okay, his blood type is human.
I think so.
That's probably the best answer.
Hey, I'm sorry, we don't have doctors out where I live.
The whole point of the blood test is to find out what kind of blood he has.
Oh, we will find
Doubt.
through our technology. Just lay your arm down, and we will take some out and give you health. And no one gave me the script.
No one gave you the script. No one gave me a script either.
Don't expect one either.
Yeah. Well, while our good friend Mud here is poking you with needles and extracting bodily fluids from you, what are your goals in life?
My goals in life, well, that would be more or less. I had to consider that one. Get booze, get money, live a fucking life. I don't really get wanted by a lot of people. That's usually why I go looking for work and support my brothers. Drinking,
Right.
But then again, he's probably fucked on.
You've mentioned your brothers. If we hire you, we're not obligated to hire them as well, correct?
No,
There
he's
you go.
probably gone for all I know. Shit.
Very well. Do you worship a god?
If I worship a god, of course, I worship As.
You worship arse.
Of course.
As in...
Don't
To be
we
fair,
all?
not the worst god to worship. Let's be fair here.
I mean, I'm not even mad, fam. I just want to know what I'm playing with.
Oh god, I just went lightheaded, it's too hot in here! Oh god!
Sitting on the Gibbs ball sack and shit to his head, man.
Nick is and sit on his big black sack.
While
I like
my
the fact that no
while
one's
my,
got any context for this.
while my employer is
Well.
slowly dying,
I wish to know more about your religion. Please tell me in details.
One of the villager girls went down the wrong way.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
my god, I call him As. He usually goes by As stuff. Also call him sometimes the Flying Spaghetti Monster.
I'm too a fan of arse.
The eye patch clenches.
Yeah. It's a weird sensation.
Like getting lightly bitten on the eyelid.
Ow. Oh, that's loud.
Sorry.
Excellent.
Yep. So, let's see here. Are you currently on the run from the law or from criminals?
You're asking if I'm wanted.
Yes.
Only thing I know I'm wanted at is my brother's birthday party and for doing a home run on my cousin's head.
Okay. Gets
I mean, your
along
bonds are
well.
important.
Gets along well and doesn't get along well with family. Noted. Bit of a yeah. Do you suffer from any mental or physical instabilities?
I wouldn't say that, aside from, as some would call it, would be sort of a disorder.
One
Do you mind?
We
Do
can
you
get
mind?
him Storm Tears. It'll be fine.
Everything will be fine. Yes, I'm sure we can cure that for you without.
Mental illness is way easier to fix than whatever Nuka has.
Fuck you. Also,
Is-
at
we-
this moment in time, I reach under my desk, I pull out some papers and my crayons and start
No.
drawing dinosaurs.
Leave him alone. He bought the Chromosome DLC. He just leave him.
Reminds me, who's wielding the extra chromosome this week?
Oh, it's always Nuka.
Most people
not
it's
that-
like XY
it's
or
not that
XX.
extra.
For Nuka, it's VWXYZ Dragon Catapult Cannon.
No, he's
Fucking
he's
Yu-Gi-Oh maneuvers over here.
He's talking about the communal chromosome,
Yes.
which is probably the best art ritualist has ever done. We duck and mud fighting over the
Give me
communal
that thing,
chromosome.
your chromosomes.
No, I already have one.
Be that as it may, folks. Let's
Yep.
focus now. Let's focus.
Mr. Knights of the Second, what would you say is your greatest strength?
My strength?
Your greatest strength.
My greatest strength?
Family.
Well, I don't really need much. Only thing I'm really looking for is companionship and booze.
Ooh, well, you might find one of those here.
Does that mean you're willing to accept work for a lower pay grade?
Depends. Paid in booze or is it paid in money?
Only one of those things gets taxed.
Yeah, we can pay him in booze and not have to pay. You don't have to pay tax on that.
No
Brilliant.
tax.
That should
deduction.
be a tax write-off.
If you're thinking like a combat strength,
I would think, like, normally that would matter, but I don't think these fucks pay taxes. I'm talking to an iPad.
We start lightning fast Jew hand rubbing. What the fuck was that noise?
Bro, he's starting a fire. Leave him be.
Look, Ritualist is Jew. What is your greatest weakness?
my greatest weakness, well, that would be family.
Weirdly awesome. I like it.
Remove family.
I fucking called it, by the way.
Well, you thought that would be his greatest strength.
Oh.
Which it could technically be both, if one thinks about it. Family is very important to some of them.
Okay, fucking sign the thing and fuck off.
Hey,
Hold on.
Make the same approaches you.
Do you consider yourself an arse half full, arse half empty kind of person?
Sorry. My glass is usually
No, he didn't say glass.
I
He
didn't say
said
glass.
ass.
my ass.
Are you an ass
no,
half empty?
as, or whatever you want to refer to him as.
My ass is usually filled up with loads of tomato ketchup.
More information that I wanted to know.
Sign the
Goodbye.
fucking contract and leave.
Weird flex, but okay.
Alright, I hand you a
Don't call us,
document.
we'll call Jews.
I appreciate that he knows what he likes.
Yeah. I shake your hand, wash my hands. Alright.
Prestidigitation is used
Yep.
liberally.
Oh, have a good day, sir. We will speak to you potentially later.
Yeah. See you later, lads. Goodbye.
Yeet.
I'm glad I didn't give him a bucket.
Well,
Okay.
That's the good religion to start with. The religion of
I feel like
Christ.
we should
I believe
convert.
Pay is next. I think we're almost up to date.
Yep.
We're almost on time for a change.
Don't know how that's gonna. Doubt that's gonna last.
Who comes
Miss-
into the dungeon
Miss-
next?
Dank Angel, Paya.
Excuse me.
Are they even there? They don't appear to be there. So they changed the name.
They were there a few minutes ago. Damn it, they're not there right now.
Well, we can
Fucking-
be on that.
Damn it, people! Don't change the name.
Give me a fucking minute.
He's gonna pop in there.
Oh no.
Oh no, he's down there with the plebs.
Oh no!
I'm sweating in
Ooh.
my room. Go on.
Andisha, drag Andisha in.
T-shirt. Got ya.
Okay.
And
Welcome. In
welcome.
German.
How are you
Welcome.
doing?
Is this a hostage situation?
Not
Only
yet.
if you make it. Only if you make it to be.
No, you were looking for. You were interested in the
I mean,
job,
it's still
and now
early.
you're here for the job. That's why you're here. Think about it, and you'll realise that's the case.
Oh, yes. I've been applying for many different jobs in the last few weeks, so yours didn't probably stand out that much. How did you teleport me?
Science. Magic.
The fewer questions you ask, the better off you'll be.
Ritual magic is very, very versatile and very, very, very unstable.
And the more you think about it,
I'd
the
like
more
to know more about that.
Again, by the way, how does he know that he was?
We do
there?
have training courses for new
Well,
applicants.
I'm here now, and I was somewhere else before.
But that's
People
a-
kind of
know that.
That's
So-
a normal. That's a normal. Mega inquire as to how he knows that, and before he finds out about how we do things.
well, I mean, I'm sure we'll be.
I'm
What?
also currently squinting like mad because I just can't see straight.
What's your profession,
Well-
good sir?
Well, look, my man, it's fucking 2019. That's perfectly okay in this day and age.
Well, I wouldn't call it a profession. I'm a learning arcanist. I was at the Major U Wizard University, but I kind of ran out of money.
I remember the university.
This is so sad.
Do you
But
have
that's-
are you interested in a student loan?
I'm currently looking more for a place of work or maybe even an apprenticeship.
This is it.
Okay.
Ah,
Well, that explains how he knew he was teleported there, Nuka, because he understands magic and how it works.
Well, I understand we've got a job for you, and don't ask too many questions if you want to do far in this business.
Ask all the questions. So, what is your blood type, and would you be willing to give a sample?
I actually never got my blood tested.
Oh, well, you're in for a treat.
Okay, you can have a small sample. Just tell me where to give it to you, and I will be there.
In this extra large
We
needle,
can
and
do it now if you'd
in-
like.
in this extra large hypodermic needle, my friend's back.
I just like to picture there's a Roomba on the floor that just has fucking Mud's eye on the top of it, and it goes up to the couch and it jumps at them like a huntsman spider.
I mean, I can get a picture of a huntsman spider if you.
Don't you fucking dare, you nigger! Bitch, you know the fucking rules.
I'm well aware. But I like to keep you on your toes. So the blood is taken.
Sip, sip.
What is the result?
Oh. Give us a roll, Mud, to determine what you know about his blood.
By the
Oh,
way,
I might
just for a
know
brief moment,
something.
by the way, just for a brief moment, I peel off the eye patch from Mega Saber. I hold it in both hands. I spit in it heavily and then put it back on Mega Saber.
But when you peeled it off, another one showed up. So, good luck.
Yeah, you're now wearing two eye patches, and one of them is.
Well,
you
3 eye
basically
patches,
get
technically
an-
speaking.
you've
The
got
eye
an
patch you peeled off has
sandwich.
adhered itself to your hand, Nuka.
Okay, no,
I
this
cut off my hand.
Remember me.
I never forget you, you fucking one-eyed prick. I was good to you.
And you never will.
I don't think that's who you think it is. Regardless, let's see.
I love how that response just fucking summed up the daggers I was burning into your soul.
Oh, I thought you were doing the crossing eyes thing again and smoke was about to come out of your head.
No. I was giving you a look that said, oof.
Oh, I'm sorry. We didn't ask your name. I'm sorry, sir. What is your name?
My name is Rex of the House Suricata, son of Maximilian Suricata.
Ooh, we got some nobility here. Nice.
From which country?
But is the blood blue?
I reach behind me, grab one of the books, and throw it at him casually.
I try to catch the book.
You try to catch the book. Okay.
Wait, are you throwing it at me?
Yep.
Okay, then I will try to catch the book.
Roll a die 20. Just random die 20 just to see what happens.
Oh, throwing.
No, it doesn't need a roll for it. I'm just talking about generally when somebody casually throws an object at this person. I want to see how they react.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like the vase.
Yeah, and I got the desired result. The guy shot it out of the air because he's all clearly a fucking cowboy gunslinger nigger, and I like that.
Cool. Do you worship? Who is your god? Do you worship a god, and if so, whom?
I'm currently worshipping. I'm not very religious, but Nethys is the
hey!
god I'm currently.
Wait, then why haven't I seen you at church?
Yeah, it's.
I'm kidding. I've been trapped in a dream world for the past 20 years. Don't worry about it.
Oh, that's interesting.
No, it's really not.
Oh, that's horrible, but still interesting.
There you go. Now you're getting it.
Wait, I thought we had been here for 20 years and you had been there 20 years ago.
Correct. By his standard, it's been 20 years. I am basically in the exact same moment within a few seconds of being put in the dream world. So
we all
for
just
him,
agree people that read are assholes.
I'm sorry, what?
For what reason?
You should have stabbed that book.
you should have stabbed the book.
Yeah, at least the plant had some use. What's a book ever done for anybody?
Well,
pull out the
I have discovered
Necronomicon.
much of my knowledge about magic from books so far.
Look, I'll tell you one thing I know for a fact about the Necronomicon. That book does not work.
Do you actually have the internal?
You're not dead, aren't we? Thank the book.
Chapter 15, Niggatry.
Did nobody get that joke?
It doesn't work like black people.
Oof.
Shut up, Megan. I take one of the eye patches off and put the other eye patch over his other eye.
This book has 6 million pages. Those numbers don't add up.
Like making
What a minute.
30% of books. Science books hold 50%.
Damn it, he took it from me. Oh, are you want it by the law? Are you want it by the law or criminals?
I'm currently under investigation because of tax fraud, but
aren't we all?
I don't.
Oh, glad it's not just me.
All right. Are you suffering from any mental or physical instabilities?
Not yet that I know of.
Okay. Are you okay with working with evil?
My family has a long history of moral subjectivism.
Sounds
That's
good.
the kind of
Greatest
money
strength
you
and greatest weakness.
Well, my greatest strength is I can produce very well-crafted magical scrolls, provided I have the paper, ink, other ingredients, and time. My greatest weaknesses: projectiles, temperatures, overthinking, pointy things, heavy things, animals, cooking, including alchemy, and oh yeah, I mentioned the money thing.
It's more than one greatest weakness, but apparently your greatest weakness is life. So we're gonna put that down on there.
Well, I come from a noble household.
Let's put you in the student section for trainee. That's possibly going to be your best shot.
Yep. All right. I think anyone else have any questions for Mr. Rex? Guess not.
Are you a bucket half or a bucket half empty kind of
right.
person?
Depends on the liquid, frankly. So rather half empty for anything unhygienic, and half full for, I don't know, water.
Beneficial things.
What about booze? How about that? Is that unhygienic? I don't know.
So
ignore the woman.
What
about blood?
Like you're missing the real point here. If you have a bucket and you take another bucket and you put that bucket in the bucket, does that technically mean that the first bucket is full?
If there's no gap between them, yes.
The riddle of the bucket.
If there's no gap between the buckets, the outer bucket is full and the inner bucket is empty.
Hire this man as a bucket smith.
I find you've overcomplicated this very simple question, frankly.
It's your question.
Well, I enjoyed the simpleness of bucket half full, bucket half empty. You've just added some extra stipulations, and frankly, I think it's just.
I snap my fingers and one of the villager girls falls on top of mud.
I swear to God, I will remove your head and replace it with the bucket.
Fucking try me, bitch.
Gentlemen, and I use that term as loosely as possible.
I cover behind the couch.
And a bucket maker is called a Cooper, by the way.
I could half kill every motherfucker sitting at this table. I fucking swear to God. But I can't because we can't hurt each other here. Jesus, I just want out.
Hey, applicant,
just want out. I want to go home. I want to get away. I want just overrun.
I approach Rex with a contract, and I'm like, "Here you are, Mr. Rex. Here's a bucket. You eat a book.
Thank you." Okay.
Don't
look it over.
Call us. We'll call you.
We'll call you exactly.
Okay. Thank you for the opportunity.
You'll regret that.
Yeah.
I just kind of melt into my shadow, and I'm replaced by the horse half of me, and it's just my retarded horse half just sits at the top of the shadowy pile and just stares blankly straight ahead.
Up next is Thohed T's apprentice. He's in chat now.
Oh God!
I miss my role.
You ready for combat?
I'll move him in.
We're going all over this fucking list.
You're live on stream. Don't say anything painfully cringy. I asked that.
Also, you muted.
Yeah. Oh wait. No, it's not serve muted.
I checked too. Don't worry.
Would you prefer if I stepped out of this one?
Boy.
You may want to excuse yourself from this one.
I think. You know what? Like I said, it's retarded horse staring blankly. I'm just going to peace out for a second. Chuck me an IM when it's done.
Okay. On. Okay. Mr. Thoth's apprentice. I'm looking over your resume here. You seem to have applied multiple times.
He's getting a mic at the moment.
You seem familiar.
More times than should be relevant, really. Like, this is wow, this is...
You see blue, translucent, and slightly ethereal. Is that normal? Do you need a specialist doctor?
Guys, he's getting a mic.
Mm.
Leave him be for a sec.
Yep. Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Thoth? Or Thoth's apprentice? Do you have a name, or is that your actual name?
Are you well, sir? Can you speak?
He's opening his mouth, but no noise is coming out.
Yep. Maybe some
Only if you
interference
do
with the Nexus. Let me see if I can fix this. Hold on.
Okay, I want to take. In the meantime, I want to put a bucket over Nucker's head, and I want to see how long it takes him to realise.
The audio in this room totally works. Got a 50 on that.
The audio is fine.
Can you talk now? Nope.
Oh, it may be on push to talk.
Apparently, the universe has a really high sense of motive.
Put in the bucket on Nucker's head. I hope he's confused.
Would you like to step out for a minute and come back in later?
I don't think he can really answer the question, can he? He can't talk.
No.
It's a thumbs up or a thumbs down.
Mm.
Cool beans.
Bring someone in the meantime while he's sorting himself out. He seems to have lost his voice.
Yeah, understandable. I mean, with such raw personality around, I mean, I can only imagine.
Okay, we'll instant message Nucker to let him know.
Do we have to?
Isn't around.
Alan seems to be the next one on the list.
I emerge from the horse half, and the retarded horse half just plops its head on the table and stares there.
Mr. Apprentice seems to be having laryngitis. We'll be checking back with him later. Right now,
isn't that the dude that fucked Edge? What's it called? What was his name? You know, the guy that we started with. Boys, you know that guy. You know, remember the dude? He worshipped something called Candid.
Oh,
I don't associate with communists.
You mean Punchy?
Oh yeah, Punchy. No,
mean redacted. Yeah.
So, Mr. Allen seems to be up next.
Of course, it's meant to be fucking Alan. Oh, it had to be Alan.
We had to get through him eventually.
Whoa. Okay, give me a second. Oh shit, he's so far high up on the list that I can't actually grab him. Fuck.
It turned 18 like 2 months ago.
Gosh,
Okay.
You'll never be old enough.
God damn it. Fuck Discord. There you go. That's what I'll take for today. Oh, he's surf muted.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Mr. Allen! So good of you to join us.
I saunter in and sit on the couch cross-legged with my sword in front of me.
If you're in the Roll20 game, then you should have there's a number of weirdly named character slots on the side. Feel free to upload your image.
Yep.
Will do.
So, Mr. Allen, what is your full name?
Sir Alan, the Legend of Alan.
Okay. Occupation?
Samurai Liege Lord.
Oh no, not another one.
Oh, we have two homosexuals.
Yeah.
Well, I must preface and say, former Liege Lord. I lost everything.
How tragic. Favorite weapon?
Any kind of sword.
Flexibility is important.
Yep.
I am proficient in a bow, but I don't use them.
Can I just ask, are you Chinese or just racist?
What is a Chinese?
Don't know.
Good answer.
It's important that none of us answer that question. For our own sake.
Blood type.
Never been tested.
Well, you're fine opportunity.
Well, you know, usually homosexuals are not tested. And they should be.
Yeah, no, we don't want any of that disease shit.
I was about to say, I nudged Mud heavily.
Well, ask him if he has a disease, then.
Test his blood thoroughly.
Mate, I'm gonna boil it to the point where I don't.
Do you have a history of intercourse with the same sex?
Have you ever shagged a monkey?
I kill and eat monkeys.
Oh no, he's
That's a
eating
big
it,
yes.
though. That
That's
might
a
be the
big
same
yes.
thing, right? I heard
Someone's
you get
getting a big
diseases.
tick on their list.
I'm pretty sure that's how AIDS started.
Yep.
Again, obviously, no character judgment on you. I just know of a half ogre that was considering it once.
My sympathies.
Yeah.
You know of a half ogre.
Fucking reading them.
You know of a half ogre who's considering eating a monkey.
You know
No, not a
something.
half ogre that was. No, I said I've heard of a half ogre that was considering fucking a monkey once.
Out of character, where do I upload the
Well,
thing again?
reframe
Sorry?
season 3. Any of the weirdly named side pieces, side characters in the journal section that don't have icons yet.
Alright, journal.
Well, think about it. It was a teenager and he was super fucking aggressive too.
That really does reframe all of season 3.
Yeah, it does actually. Do you worship a god? If so, who?
I lost my gods. I am looking for guidance.
Oh wow, your people got really fucked.
How did you misplace?
Minkai really got it in the neck during the Demon War.
Filthy
One hot
gaijin,
bloke, and now
destroy my kingdom.
God's evil.
Are you wanted by the law?
Only by the kingdom that killed my people. The war criminals, I guess you could say.
Just so we know we're not going to be having a conflict of interest, what's the name of the kingdom that wiped out your people?
I do not have a name for them. They appeared without one.
Okay, make a note of that.
Could it be the fabled Attila the Nun?
Attila the Nun.
It was
Attila
a
the
man,
Nun.
not a woman.
Oh, no, well, what I was going to say, like, it was basically we used to have these super buff, like genetically Tarrasque bred fucking nuns, and one time there was a one rare defect, 1 in a billion chance, and one time one of the nuns was born male, and that was Attila the Nun. He was the buffest
You were
and most
funny, man.
terrifying of all the nuns.
I like you.
I'm going to take that joke. I'm going to...
We have a rare example here. We have a character who likes Nuka.
Filing that
People
one.
like me. Bitch.
How many of those people were on your playlist?
Or your menu.
Gentlemen. Let us proceed, shall we?
All you cunts friends, you assholes.
I mean, your character Nuka, not you Nuka.
Yeah, so did that.
Okay.
Just making sure.
Do you suffer from any sort of mental or physical instability?
Suffering from losing my people and dishonor of not dying.
Put down post-traumatic stress disorder. It's probably a safe bet.
PTSD.
What he said.
No, I've got this one. I've got this one. I've been learning, and I write down PTSD.
I'm perfectly capable of
PTSD.
I have
PTSD. Perfect.
Post-traumatic sexually transmitted disease.
I was gonna say.
It's like, oh.
Post-traumatic stress sexual transmissibility.
Let's move swiftly fucking on from that question.
Yeah.
Alright, in any case, I've got a question for you. You ready?
I'm ready.
Fight fast and I throw a plant bottom.
I move my sword in the middle and swipe it away.
Scabbard on or scabbard off? This is important.
Scabbard on.
Good man. Block parry.
Are you okay with working with evil?
Evil and good are two sides of the same coin.
Yes. Are you okay with working with them?
Yes.
Okay.
I adore how awkward that conversation.
Mega, I'm fucking
By
love
the way,
you sometimes. Jesus Christ.
I'm trying to find the journal thing. To
It's the third tab.
there it is.
Looks like a newspaper.
Yeah, I've got it. Just can't seem to see me in there anywhere.
Oh no, you have to upload it yourself. There's not a section for it yet.
No.
Any of the blank ones will get to do.
While you're doing this, what would you consider your greatest strength?
Martial prowess, natural charisma, and leadership.
And for weakness, I'm going to put down delusional.
An insatiable desire to survive is my weakness.
Wait, what have you? What is your class? Or whatever. What's his class?
He said he said he was a samurai.
Legendary samurai.
Legendary samurai.
Alright,
There's
well,
actually
put that in brackets.
Yep.
I am.
I love how the party now has 2 sword autists.
Well, I am obligated
Well, at
to
least he's
test
got a
this.
friend.
Would that be possible?
Sorry, what was that?
I am obligated to test this in character. Would that be possible?
Are you sure about this? We're on a time limit here.
Well, just quickly. Can we do the quick draw?
Both of you roll d20.
Yep, that's the fastest way.
Go, I'm going to do it for a sitting position. Let's see.
This is flat d20s each.
Alright. Oh, I'm fucked.
Uh-huh.
Got this in the bag, man.
So Mitch, if you
Do I roll?
Yep. Go to the dice menu. Just type in /r d20.
No, he's good.
He actually has a quicker Iojutsu draw than you.
To be fair, I'm sitting down.
So is he.
Very good.
So both of you are just awkwardly
Bitch, don't fucking
crouch
test me.
Iojutsuing.
Do not fucking test me. I will jump up and I'll make this thing fuck up. You know, it's massively in character for me.
A bit of friendly competition is great amongst friends.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
It's a gigantic spray of sparks.
All right. Anyone else have any questions for Mr. Allen?
Did you have any profession beside being the sword singular?
Give me a moment. Be right back.
The leader of my people. Well, airy parable, but I was a leader. The reality seems to be bending your voice.
How profitable was that?
I lived comfortably.
How profitable was it?
Well, until my people were killed, I was comfortable.
No,
I cannot say for sure how profitable it was.
Were you
Legend
middle
law
class,
activating.
higher class, lower class, noble status?
I was a noble. I was the heir to my throne.
Family gross income 100,000 koku.
Again,
I didn't know.
If he's a samurai, that means he swears fealty to a lord and whatnot. But if you don't currently have a lord, that means you're a vagabond.
Well,
I know my
Ronin.
shit when it
Actually,
comes to samurais.
if he
Knowledge
doesn't have a
martial
lord,
is one of my skills.
if he doesn't have a lord, he's a Ronin.
100,000 koku.
Like,
That's
Same
not
time,
much.
shut up. I know my shit.
What does a koku translate to, Bill?
A koku is roughly equivalent to a gold piece. It's the price of a bale of hay. Of
Okay.
rice,
So about
rather.
1,000 gold pieces. Wait, 1,000?
About 100,000 gold pieces gross income for the family.
In any case, will you swear to me as your lord?
That's what the contract's for, Nuka.
Yes. No, but it's personal. He's a samurai.
If there is a steady paycheck, yes.
Good stuff.
I appreciate how mercenary he is. It's good to see people flexible.
I have no
Change.
choice. My people are dead, as far as I know. I have nobody left.
Okay.
We'll budget you for resurrection spells.
No.
I'm sure we can get that fixed. Anyway, I believe. Is there any question anyone else has to ask him?
Wary of the time.
Very well.
Yeah, just leave.
All right.
Here's your bucket.
Here's your contract. Read it over. Sign it when you can.
I sign.
I click my fingers and I click my fingers and some of that fucking book money he was talking about appears inside it as well.
Yeah, yeet. Goodbye.
Thoth is all right. Thoth is ready now.
We'll call people or something about
I hope you appreciate the art from Mitch. Because it's very special.
Fuck, why can't I grab people?
I've got a mental image of just a white dude in samurai armor.
Good lord.
I just got an idea of a very fat, weeaboo looking man.
I don't see Alan's artwork, Richless.
It's way up.
We have Totet to Teat Tot, or whatever his name is.
Alrighty.
Apparently the mic in my mask was turned off.
That's fine. That's fine. It happens to most people.
Best of us.
So,
I didn't
name?
even think I had a mic in here. It just kind of happened.
Name?
My name has been lost to time.
Okay. Occupation.
His name is Tehuti.
His name is Tehuti. Apprentice.
Have we met before?
Yes, I remember you.
Oh no. That could be a problem.
Have we bought something for you? I cannot remember.
I take off my mask and you instantly recognize.
Oh, Putty boy.
It's imperative that you put that mask, please, back on, for the love of the gods. I'm an eye patch. I want to unsee this. The years were not kind to you, friend.
You made me this way.
I didn't do shit. I want to point this out. I want to point this out right away.
Your back.
I don't even know you. Occupation?
I am a servant of the god Toth, also known as Tehuti.
I'm not even going to ask for a blood sample because whatever's coming out of that can't be good. Goals?
Well, in the interim between when I last saw you, degenerates, Toth has noticed an increase in dimensions converging and diverging, unnatural amounts of fluctuations in the space-time continuum, all stemming from you. So,
very nice.
I have committed myself to ensuring that balance is restored, with or without your consent. This is just a formal, how do you do?
Ooh,
can we get you a drink?
I don't drink.
Can we get you a snack?
I don't eat.
Oh, this is a threat. This is a threadication. It's an application with threat. Oh, this is great. I knew you guys would have one of these eventually.
Trust me.
Can we get you a hooker? We have several. You can pick.
Do we?
Unfortunately, that part was removed from the bloat and still hasn't regenerated.
Fortunately, unfortunately, I mean, either way.
We said we were sorry. It's not our fault. We didn't do that to you. It was the other one. We didn't talk about him. I'm like very bad. I didn't have a body back then.
I don't know what y'all
And
are
I
talking
didn't have a
about.
body because of that.
I don't even know what you people are talking about. But regardless,
It's best if you don't know.
Okay. I'm guessing Thoth is your god that you worship?
Worship and directly follow are two very different things at this point. I don't worship him, I obey him.
Okay. Are you wanted by the law?
No earthling law can stop me.
But are you wanted by the law?
Not anymore.
Good man.
Death tends to stop these things. And legally he's dead.
Hey! Bonus, so's Nuka. What can you bring to the Black Swamp Company that they can use for their personal benefits?
Well, aside from being one of the best sorcerers, I brought a gift.
Oh.
First thing I do is I snap my fingers and a bucket appears. And when
made bucket.
I snap my fingers again, and the bucket is filled halfway with blood.
I think this guy's got your number, Mud.
This bucket even can never empty or completely fill. It shall remain halfway.
Pretty deep. Like a bucket.
Fucks.
There might be crabs in the bucket.
There might be crabs in the bucket. Well,
It might be related to the PTS STD guy before, but I'm not sure about that.
Oh,
Needs to clean the
yeah.
couch after a while.
Yeah, the infinite bucket of crabs. I was supposed to make that for Punchy. Anyway.
Who can say where the
Are you okay with working with
Demonstrate
evil?
my
Again.
Demonstrate another one of my abilities. Here is a book. Pull out a book. It looks normal for a second, but as soon as I open it, it becomes like the most archaic, heavily decorated book you've ever seen in your life.
Does it have little pictures that pop up when you open it?
In a sense.
Hey,
The first thing you see is me jump into the book between the
Close the
pages and jump back out of the book 1 second.
And then within that 1 second, I close the book. Now what?
It opens up again and
Are you sure about that?
pages unfold. Yes, because the book does something very specific.
If you attempt to hold it closed, it will open on the other axis.
Book
Interesting.
is a portal to the Library of Thoth. My old hangout. Any information that Thoth knows, you can find in the library. Time passes much slower in the library, though. 1 minute, for every minute in there, 60 years passes. In the book, 60 years passes until you come back out. So it's possible to get lost in there for vast amounts of time.
Do you age in the book regularly?
I'd recommend Immortals to go in there, but if you come back out of the book, everything is reset. You're back to how you were before you entered.
I jump in the book. And then I'm back out. Well.
You noticeably have a snow cone in your hand.
Sherbet. Delicious. I've learned so many things. Walk back to my seat.
One of the limits of the book is that you must know what you are looking for before you go in.
Oh, believe me, I knew exactly what I was looking for.
You didn't go to the porn section, did you?
No, I can make my own porn. Why would I need a book?
Because there are...
Why are you looking at me when you say that?
I wasn't really looking at anyone, to be fair.
There are things in that section you can't...
Why is there a fish behind me? You. Move.
Goodbye.
All right. Anyway. So, if what would you say your greatest strength is?
My magical ability and knowledge.
Greatest weakness?
Well, look at me. I'm the height of mud.
You're the height of
Pre-robot mud.
Okay.
Excuse me?
Pre-robot mud, apparently. He's the height of you, pre-robot? I didn't think you were ever not a robot.
I've never...
There are things about you that you don't know.
Oh.
Okay, gay boy, right? Fuck off.
Don't call us, we'll call you.
If you keep on saying it's kind of racist.
Don't go in the book, there are spoilers in there.
There's a lot of spoilers.
I'm not paying to animate this.
All right.
We've already caught up with the books.
Very well.
We're gonna have to go on our own road this time.
I summon another bucket for mud.
I'll tell you what, if you carry on trying to step on my turf, I'm gonna bucket you face in, mate. With the bucket, usually.
Time, gentlemen.
Yep. So don't call us. We'll call you. Benmint Bitterdick is next.
Excuse me.
That's the name that's the name he's got on Discord.
What's the name?
I don't know what the character name is yet. Give me a yeah, he's going to be pronouncing this one. His name on Discord. Yeah, I said. Well, pull him in. He'll probably. Yeah, he'll realize in a moment.
Pull him.
Yep. All right. Can you hear us, Mr. Bittermint? Benmint Bitterdick, can you hear us?
Yep, I'm here.
Yeet. Very well, good stuff. Very well. Let's see. Yes. Your name?
What's that?
Name.
What's your name?
What's your name, faggot?
Name's Ben.
Oh, we're getting some interference.
Yep, a little bit of. Can you repeat that, please?
My name's Ben Bitterdick. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. That's not the name you have on your application. The application you have Benislas Bitterdot.
That's right, yeah.
Okay. Occupation?
Monster hunters by trade.
Ooh. Monster hunter. Surely he won't have a lot of work within the organization itself. Surely.
We do a bit of other work for as well.
Turn up some volumes.
Do you know your blood type?
G.
We're gonna need a sample of that. Because that's a hell of a...
G stand for? What does G stand for? This is very important.
Suffer like G did.
Go, scroll!
What does G stand for, Mr. Benislas?
Gargantuan.
Oh my.
Oh, I thought it stood for something else. Fair enough. I'm just gonna grab one of the what would we call it? What would be a non-copyrighted way of the face cuddler?
The face cuddler.
The cranial cuddler. There you go. Job done.
Yep. Head crab.
Cranial insister is the
There you
actual
go.
canonical D&D term.
Very cool.
Your goals.
Well, I think to bring order wherever.
Good goal.
Eradicate the savages.
Do you worship a god, and if so, whom?
Yeah, I worship Abadar, god of civilization.
Of course. Of course you do. Why wouldn't you?
Okay.
Fucking
I've got a
Abadar.
question. I've got a question for you. Think fast! And I throw a plant pot.
I take it like a champ on the chair.
Ooh.
I see why your blood type's G.
Let's see. Did this one? Okay. Are you wanted by the law or by criminals?
Me? No. In the Lord's frontiers, we are the law.
I am the law. All right, I like that. Do you have any form of mental or physical instabilities we need to be made aware of?
Picture perfect health.
Picture perfect health, he says. Miraculous.
Blood test.
Motive
worry.
already
Blood takes like the blood test takes like a good few days. Like it's not.
Thought you said the blood tastes like a few days. I was like, what? It's got time?
No. The test takes a few days. I mean, I can give it a quick sip now. I don't think it's gonna. I mean, I can send it through my internal blood testing mechanisms.
Processings, yes.
I elbow Aiden. Archer thought, earn your keep. Ask questions.
I don't particularly have any right now.
So I'm just testing the blood.
Fire an arrow at him. See if he takes that in the chin.
All right. Wait. Hang on.
Look at
Thinking that might be a bad idea, though.
Electrocuting a potential client?
I'm just saying. I don't see what I'd get out of it.
Nothing really.
Well, I threw the plant pot on to see how he'd react, and he just took it. So clearly, we need more degrees of force. So just casually, let's an arrow and shoot him in the face.
We're not trying to hurt this guy.
I might want to dodge that.
You're trying to hire these people, Naka.
It's useful when you have something left to hire.
Yep.
Well, I could just kind of zap him a little bit, I guess, right? From this far away.
Otherwise, can you survive an arrow to the face?
I'd rather not.
Rather not. Good answer. This is more
I
prevalent.
don't have any reason. Yeah, again, I thought we were trying to be able to help us out. Like, I'm just like, again, my goals are pretty sorry to say, but infinite allow me to attain maximum glory is what I'm after here. If we have more people, I'm down with that. Whatever is that. I mean, I'm already excited. We're talking about infinite alcohol. I'm already pretty happy with the lineup of people. I don't have too many other questions. You've already promised me infinite booze.
What can you bring to the Black Swamp Company?
Infinite booze. See, that's what I'm saying. You need good people to bring up valuable talents like infinite booze.
I may not have infinite booze, but I've got knowledge and bit of swordsmanship.
A little bit louder, please. I didn't catch that.
I bring a good amount of knowledge and some languages. I'm also pretty
shoot him?
No, because why?
I don't know. I just thought it was fun.
I probably should have led with this question. Are you okay with working with evil cunts?
Hang on now. I mean,
You call me a cunt, elf boy.
there's nothing evil about burning down a grove full of druids. That grove is not going to pay itself.
This man, I like this man.
Yeah, there you go.
You remain quiet, flamey eye boy.
Oh, yeah, you wanted to answer that question. The person I'm calling a cunt is the one who's telling people to shoot his applicants.
And yet, if he fucking takes an arrow to the face like a bitch, I don't want him. Use your BRIAN, Mega.
What?
There's blood actually in my face.
There's blood dripping down my nose.
Do you have an aneurysm?
Just a small one.
Go back to the punching powder again.
Golly. What's your greatest strength? What's your greatest weakness?
Well, like I said, I'm pretty knowledgeable, speak a few languages, and I'm good with the sword. Can also take the plant pots to the face.
Yep. And your greatest weakness?
There's only one of me. There's only so many savages I can kill.
Okay. Interesting way of looking at things. Anyone else have any questions for the gentleman?
We get a lot of prospects that hate races.
We do, don't we?
Oh, is Oh, is that just a general statement, not a question?
Please give the gentleman the contract. We're running a little bit behind
Do you
schedule.
consider yourself a bucket half full or a bucket half empty kind of person?
I'm a bucket entirely full kind of guy.
Alright, cool. Sign this bucket and then leave.
Get this man a bucket.
I'm going to read it first.
Yep, I give him a contract.
It's filled
Good
with
luck.
very questionable legal loopholes. You should probably get vetted by your own lawyer. But
Also, the text seems to
Duress.
swap and the text seems to change and swap and move about.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
You're pretty sure there is a lot of invisible ink on the paper.
Alright. Have a good day, good sir.
Thank you, Lance.
Next up is Gas Mask Man.
Yes. Oh, I can do that. Fuck off, bitch boy. Bring gas. Hey, Hawk.
Welcome, welcome. Name.
Interesting name.
Name? I'm looking at your application, and the name is some variation on a joke. So, what's your name, good sir?
Who you calling a sir? I'm a woman.
I'm sorry, I have a
Already
cold.
misgendering.
I'm sorry, I have
I fire a blade beam.
I'm sorry, I have a cold.
Okay.
She half squat, hots on the back of the couch with an empty bottle in her hand. So you're the guys who offering the job, yes?
That'd be us. Yep.
Yep.
That means you have money. You want to buy drugs?
Well, now hold on. Let's not make assumptions here.
Let's not assume that we don't already sell the drugs.
We don't. As far as I know, our drug division is fucked. Remember, Duck died.
Yes.
Yeah, but we're
your
here,
drug
so-
division is totally fucked, and in no way, shape, or form making millions of gold pieces a year.
Oh yeah.
I
Next.
know all about that shit. Don't forget, you already fucking paid me a fucking sizable sum of money.
I gave you 20,000 gold to fuck off,
I will pay you.
and yet here I am.
You gave me 20,000 gold to get me to fucking remove my eye off, you bitch.
Sorry, Miss Nunya.
Yes? What? Yes?
Occupation?
Depend on who asking. Any of you cops?
No.
Don't follow. off.
God, no. About as
Not
far
even
away
a
from
little
a
bit.
police. As far away from a police officer as they can be.
Then I may take drugs, explosives, magical potions, and kill people.
Oh, you're an alchemist. I keep meeting my own. I keep meeting my own.
She
people.
does take out a attack, doesn't she?
God damn it!
Seamus. Remember Seamus?
I remember. Just a little.
We don't talk about Seamus.
I remember her. I remember her.
I
and
literally just sat talking about Seamus and how I missed him.
her. It.
Oh
I mean,
yeah. Her.
They
were
they
times.
prefer the term they. Just kind of
Bobby.
helps.
Pronoun
Do-
Bobby.
Do you worship a god? Good answer. I'm assuming you're wanted by the law, so I'm not even going to ask that question. Do you have mental or physical instabilities?
Looking at her, you can tell that she is on at least 4 drugs at the moment.
I can respect that.
God, I wish that was me. Other than drugs, what can you offer the Black Swamp Company that they can use for their personal benefits?
Well, as said, I make lots and lots of potions as well as the drugs and explosives. If I really like making the explosives.
I do like explosives.
I'm planning on refining my recipes to where I can make even better potions soon. I'm also a talented siege engineer from my times fighting off the human menace that constantly attacks my people, all without cause.
Me too.
Who's that?
What?
We are the Strix. You've
Oh,
probably
the
not heard of us.
Strix.
Probably not
Do
heard
you know
of
what
us.
the
Dude,
Strix get up to?
if I recall. Well, there's a bunch of different things known as Strix. Are you the ones that possess the bodies of vampires?
Not that I know of.
Okay, so different Strix.
They're the harpy ones.
Oh, I know you people. You're great. You guys are awesome. Yeah, here we are.
They clearly wicked some species of the elfin race.
Yep.
Straight, but checks out.
Yep. What would you say your greatest strength and weakness are?
She opens up her coat, revealing 40 pounds of high explosives.
Inshallah.
That's small, huh?
Well, I guess that can be perceived of as both a strength and a weakness.
Playfully juggles some of his bombs. Yes, strengths and weaknesses.
Not including the bombs. These are permanent.
Nice.
Oh, until they explode.
Are you good at covering your tracks?
I fly. I don't leave tracks.
Good
Grab
enough.
one of the bombs and throw it at him. Fight fast!
Since
Tentacle
you're not an...
rises from behind her back and grabs bomb and throws it back.
Oh, sweet.
He's not going to address the fact you've been had a bomb thrown in your face.
I had a bomb thrown
I'm
at
not
my
gonna make
face?
We had a bomb thrown at you. It then got countered.
Well, it wasn't lit. I just threw the bomb.
Technically,
I could throw a grenade in your face, Mud. It doesn't matter if I never put the pin.
Also, he's technically right, because in order for the alchemist bombs to actually work, the alchemist has to invest a little bit of their energy into it. So since he's not an alchemist, he can throw my bombs all day. They don't do anything.
Can we have Naka throw a test of intelligence that he throws the pin?
Job interview.
No. When you throw a bomb, do you throw the pin at people and keep the bomb instead of pin? Anyhow.
There you go. I pull the pin and I throw the pin at the dude. Fight fast.
Bounces off her gas mask. Doesn't seem to even realize it happened.
Okay. Also, that fight fast was for everybody else sitting with me when I just put the pin out of a grenade and threw the pin at the other person, and I'm sitting holding the grenade.
The golden shield reduces damage.
I'll take it. Because
notice the fuse suddenly goes out.
Mm-hmm.
Fun times. In any case, sign the contract. Fuck off. Don't call us. We'll call you.
Well, does anyone else have any questions for the gentleman before he leaves?
Do you want a bucket?
Takes out her own bucket, looks at it.
Fair enough. I respect that.
Has anyone else noticed this mass still here?
Yeah, it's been there for a while.
Mega Saber leans in and puts on the mask.
I mean, that fish has been wanted around.
Look, that mask isn't going to be relevant for another year.
Mud, can you drag Joker in?
Okay, sure.
I'm already getting sick of your shit milk. Fucking, I don't want any of the grin.
It's a horrid, warped feeling as a figure replaces Mega Saber. And you notice your old friend displaced back into whatever warp he was shed from originally.
To be honest, I'm kind of glad he was gone, because it was getting to the point where I was thinking, I'm going to kill your child and your wife if you don't fucking stop your fucking antics, because I don't like your tone.
Before I go, Bill, I look dead at Nuka, and I tell him, Nuka, always remember, I'm always right. Do a sense motive check.
That's a risky roll, that one is.
I don't do sense motive.
You're gonna have to.
Yep, because this breaches through your zone of truth.
I don't have a zone of truth.
Roll your sense motive then. If you don't have it, roll wisdom.
I'm just going to assume I lose whatever it is.
Some things reassert themselves in your memory in new context.
And Mega Saber pops back into the dream dimension. Have fun.
What's popped back into my memory? I'll deal with you in a minute, Phantom Queef. What pops back into my memory?
No, don't worry. It'll just change how a few things in the past went.
It seems he wanted a favor, and so I grant him his wish. He wished to go home, so I sent him there. And he wished for me to do the interviews for him. So here I am.
Can I wish for him to die?
No.
That is quite a difficult wish to fulfill. He has certain protection, I'm afraid.
Do you wish you could be killed by Knockout?
You notice the mask wearing an eye patch?
Oh god, the eye patch.
Well, that's unsettling.
Don't
Would
worry.
it perhaps be better if I had a form? Very well.
Eye patch added.
All I know is after today, I'd say Sacred Niggas on my shit list.
Now then, who is next? Let us see his note. Next on the list is... should be... Baroque. Is he here? No, it doesn't seem like it.
Give me a minute.
Ah, I see. Green boots.
You hear steps up the stairs. And then in swaggers this gentleman. He's wearing what appears to be a very tightly fitted pilot suit. Oh, you gentlemen.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were currently doing one though, Naka.
What?
Yeah, we were currently doing one. Bill's character.
Oh.
So let's do that first. Green boots. Could you please come in?
I thought you'd never ask.
I have.
He sits himself down, puts his boots, these exquisitely crafted green leather boots, up on the desk. How can I help you find people?
Well, I believe it's more a case of us being able to help you. At least that is how an application usually goes.
I get that a lot, son, and I never buy into it, so how can I help you?
Is that camouflage?
Very well.
He's got this very exquisitely fitted pilot, it's a mix of thick polymers and leathers and armored plates.
I look at him and I say, "What do you know about escaping cursed dimensions?"
More than you'd think. I drove here.
Really?
Well,
are you the owner of the vehicle outside?
Yes, my co-pilot is currently parking. I apologize for the mess.
It's an impressive.
So those are at least 6 different violations of the parking law.
We try our best. So,
Like as much or as less?
who you need dead? It's usually the case, isn't it?
Well, before that,
Uh,
name and occupation.
Everyone calls me Green Boots, son. So, as for occupation, depends who you ask. Most places like to call me a terrorist, but I prefer social butterfly. How about you?
Well,
Each their own,
Mr. Butterfly, they prefer to call me the Jew. We don't exactly want people dead. You don't want people dead at the moment. We want them gone, especially us from this place. Somewhere else.
I mean, I could give you a lift, but we might be a while. The gunship out back and get you back to Galarian, but it's going to take you a few years. Things warp drive is shut to shit. That's why I'm here working this job off. Church of Abadar, I kind of have a couple of bits of cash, so.
So you're missing
the spare
The master of law. The master of law. Interesting. Blood type, and would you your blood type, please, and would you perhaps be willing to part with a sample?
AB negative, here's a vial. He tosses it through the air onto the desk.
That was kind of convenient. Anyone else concerned that he would have it on hand?
A tendril of shadow. A tendril of shadow catches the liquid.
Listen, lady, gents, I've been in this business a long time. I've been doing this even before your time, so let's skip the.
There are many. I understand professional business may be new to most of you, but many businesses upon Galarian have their applicants give up a sample of blood. It's not just
Sounds fair. Nothing. I've got a couple of phylacteries back in the car if you'd like me to try. Hang on, I'm getting a message. Ask away. I'm an open book.
Do you have any goals beyond wealth?
Is there any purer gold than that?
I didn't
Then
say
again,
that.
I'd like to get my ship fixed back up. I mean, I know I'm not going to be operating back in Galarian with the, tech and AP and all that, but it's nice to be able to cruise around again. It's been a while. Space trucking is a hell of a slow profession when you don't have a functioning drive.
Perhaps we can come to an agreement then if we speed up the repair of the warp drive. What exactly do you need?
New Gellerfield.
I am sure your wish can be granted.
Yes, sir. Y'all need any references? Because I got references going back as far as my arms. So.
You can place them. You can place them in the.
Yet?
You can place them in the paperwork in the casket over there. A casket has mysteriously appeared next to the desk.
You hear a distant sound of coming up the stairs. And Green Boot suddenly looks nervous.
Is something troubling you, sir?
Just my co-pilot. It's fine. He's probably just having some trouble with things. One moment, please. You're not having any troubles now, are you? No. Wouldn't happen to have back-ended anyone in the parking lot? No. You can't see the expression past his helm, but there's this particular slight flex at the side of the helm, as if the very strained smile underneath is broadening and getting less sincere. I hope you don't. I know it's terribly unprofessional of me, folks, but I'm afraid my co-pilot will be here shortly. Is that okay by you? I mean, I don't want to cause problems with the security.
Co-pilot.
Who's your co-pilot?
You're about a tiny little mushroom person waddles in.
Now this is a bra moment.
Mr. Green Boots! I crashed the ship again! There's a distinct...
side of the building.
There is a fire in the void of space.
The moment the mask sees the mushroom person, it doesn't have a facial expression, but it gets visibly nervous.
There's a soft as he trundles up and nudges himself onto the couch. We may have a problem.
I look at the flying mask and I see. I think I understand why they have Geller field failure.
Possibly. Are you all right to continue the interview, sir, or would you like? Would you like to skip? Very well. Do you have a entity of worship? And if so, are there any particular rituals you need to perform?
Only ritual I observe is checking my bank balance every month.
Very well. And are you wanted by anyone, criminal or lawful?
I don't know what you mean. I couldn't have said. Did he mean that time we... You shush.
Quite. Understood. I shall note.
By the way, I worship Jamindor. If it matters, I'm the help. I'm not really here to do the heavy lifting.
I look at the mushroom and say, "Hey, who is Jamindor, little guy?" He's speaking his language.
Jamindor is the great old one of fungus.
He is a wonderful deity.
He sounds like a fun guy.
The world what?
Very well. Do either of you suffer from any mental or physical instabilities?
The doc says that Green Boots is a certified sociopath. A hand is clasped around his squishy fungus head to such an extent that you can see his actual body warp. It's like someone squeezing a sponge.
But don't worry,
says.
That genuinely makes you. That actually puts a tick mark on your CV, by the way.
Quite interesting.
We are practitioners of moral relativism.
Then that answers one of the questions for us later on. But for now, what can you bring to the company that we can use, or that they can use for their personal benefits?
Well, I'm the best pilot you're going to find in these parts. No one can pilot an airship better than me.
I assume.
And I'm a little buddy here.
The guy next to you.
Cody? Cody's my co-pilot. Always has been.
I assume there are references for that in the pile?
Of course. Cody's pilot is a separate one. You notice a little like a cube of what appears... It's almost like a cube of the kind of penicillin, almost. But it's very neatly warped and wrapped around itself. Put it in water, you'll find out. It'll paint you a perfect picture.
And I already assumed the answer, but how are you at covering your tracks?
I made it this far, didn't I? You wouldn't believe the things I got away with.
You say that. And finally...
I got off the Elysium, didn't I?
Is that the planet or the Elysian Fields?
The station.
His ship.
I was assuming. It was to my knowledge that almost no one has ever gotten off that place once they've been locked in.
Me and like 4 other people. I think you're acquainted with the other 4. How do you think I found this gig?
Interesting. What would you say is your greatest strength and greatest weakness?
Strength. Well, I've been around the block a couple of times, you know. Not trying to blow my own horn or anything, but I always do my best to get the job done. You know, it's good work ethic. As for greatest weakness, well, I don't want to point fingers, but he kind of nudges his friend with his boot a little bit.
I understand.
His mushroomy friend looks dejected and sad.
Hmm.
By the
Can
way, I
you-
should probably introduce you. This is Cody.
I guessed. From
Should
what
I-
you referred to earlier.
Should I give mine?
If you would like to, little one.
Okay. Greatest weakness is, well, fungal brain cells aren't as effective as mammalian ones, but what's this? He will get out his own bucket, which appears to be a municipal maintenance bucket. And it says on the
Oh,
front.
yeah, he's already got a bucket. That's a good,
It's one of those like multi-chamber ones you use for mops. He takes out a
No, I'm
couple of
saying that's a good
flasks.
sign.
Yeah. As he pops open 2 bottles, pours them in. There's a kind of foam of prismatic liquids, and he jumps in the bucket. Now it's just going to take a few minutes, but don't be alarmed. I'm going to be heavily flawed.
I saw it.
And this explodes out of it.
This guy's getting the job, mate. This green fingers or whatever. He's gonna have to up his game because this fucking mushroom dude. He gets this dude's got the job. He's not. He's gonna get a clean bucket.
I should know. I'll now actually show off the characters. This is Cody, and this is
Big Cody. Cody Summer.
Cody Subs. The mask does
one
not
left,
seem right.
thanks. One left.
I assume that you lift, brother.
Can I roll to determine his intelligence score?
Yes. He makes Knucker look like the brain of fucking Britain.
Not gonna have like -2 intelligence.
He has an intelligence score of 6 at present.
Okay. And
Presently, Cody's is at 4, but his strength is at 48. He's a rippling mass of fungal muscle.
It's impressive to make Neka look like a galaxy brain. So.
If you think this is good, you should see him pilot. Oh, by the way, mine outside is the gunship. Well, it might be. Hopefully, it's kind of a deal maker, you know.
Very well.
I feel like the mushroom's more of a deal maker for me.
Yeah, I'm on board.
I believe
Resisting is pain.
He looks strong as fuck, boy. Like, yeah, that seems like a
Did
valuable.
I identify with that mushroom, to be honest.
The Leshy people are quite interesting if you can get them to work for you.
Boss, I go back left ship. If you really want to. I go back. Like as he waddles through the arcades of the building, they are physically crushed beneath his size as he exits the building.
Yeah,
I just pointed him. That's coming out of his first paycheck, and probably the second.
Relax. I've got the stuff right. I've got a wand. He takes out a wand from his what appears to be a bracer. It's kind of a vague flourish, and the arcade begins to repair itself.
Lucky for you. Well, him.
Luck's got nothing to do with it. Preparedness
Sir,
has got nothing to do with it.
I believe that is all. Yes, my robotic friend. I suppose you have a question?
Does the mushroom come with his own bucket? Or is it kind of like a, do you require, stationary?
Wait. I thought we were supposed to be giving out the buckets.
Shut up, I want to know.
Oh,
And he's got his own stuff.
Buckets?
He's got his own stuff. Don't worry. He's all self-sufficient on. You
Because
just need to
then we
supply
can
me. I
recoup.
can get everything else sorted.
Would you consider
Listen,
the
I
mushroom...
got my own
Cost.
ship. I got my own ship. I'm self-sufficient. You need anything done?
Would you consider the
Consider
mushroom
me your outsourced agent.
a bucket
Grandmother,
half full or a
the
bucket half
church
empty
is
kind of
full,
mushroom?
But the alehouse is healthy and pleasant and warm. Besides, I can tell where I am used well. Such usage as Helen will never do well. And the mask will form a couple tendrils of shadow to present some coins and the contracts.
That's what I like to see. Okay. Didn't even need to use the thermal detonator. Always a good sign. He signs very in flowing cursive green boots.
We'll call you. Don't call us.
Oh, here's a bucket for the mushroom.
Don't worry, buddy. I know where you sleep. And he'll actually just discorporate.
Did he not give the mushroom his
Did a
bucket?
car?
That's fucking disgusting.
Wait,
I'm
hang on.
actually angry now.
What about the car?
Oh, it's
What about
outside.
the mushroom?
Didn't you see them both walk out?
Well, he went out, but is it okay? Didn't I thought they both came by car?
Out the window, you actually see this.
It seems small.
It's far larger in person. It's gargantuan sized.
Oh, nice.
It's the same size as the chicken Tarask.
And who is next?
See you
on
later,
the list,
space
then?
mushroom. Salute.
Next person would be. Do we have Sir Crestwood? No. How about Sir? Would Sir? Yes, Sir. I'll. Actually, add a character.
Shizu Dispin, I think we have. He has been skipped. You can drag him in.
Very well. Then someone drags Kitsu in then.
Yeah. Move to.
Okay.
Oops, sorry. You moved him as I moved him.
What was that?
Wait.
Sir Russo. Welcome.
Yeah. Hello.
Shalom. How are you doing?
If you have a picture, could you put it down?
I did. It's in the applications. Oh, shit.
You need to put it on the Roll20, mate.
Oh. You kind of just took me in. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, you're on up against this.
I gave you the link.
Yep.
But anyway. So then. Welcome. When you're ready, your full name and occupation, please.
Yes. Sorry about this. Which game?
Don't worry, I can do that. You give your name and occupation.
Yeah. No.
Take a seat, have a drink, and speak out.
So yes, hello. I am.
Furious scrolling.
I am Alessandro Russo, the rightful king of the northern nation of Zemuria.
Another one, huh?
Well, I will be king once I return. But
Fascinating.
I'm intending to cultivate a personal mythos before I go back. I need something for the people to believe in. You know, I can't just come back after all these years.
Such are the days. Even a king needs a CV.
To grant
Never
the
be a
wishes.
portfolio as well.
To grant the wishes of a people.
LinkedIn profile. It's all bullshit.
People must have a wish.
Don't we all? Yes. But I intend to achieve mine through hard work. Nothing to,
Good.
Nothing. No shortcuts. It can't be that way.
Very well. So then, for the fur, very well. What's your blood type, and would you care to provide a sample?
What is my blood going to be used for?
It will be preserved for divine. divinatory purposes should you breach the terms of the contract once provided, as is standard procedure. Or so I assume.
You must understand. I'm very particular about handing out parts of myself.
Is it against your religion?
No, not because of my religion. More so, I don't want to lose track of myself or bits of myself. I have to keep everything under control. But I believe, AB positive.
Very well. I suppose those are the ABCs. Do you have any goals?
Immortality. A wonderful story to bring back to my people. To not die. I have a few goals, I guess.
When you say immortality, do you mean at any price or the good immortality?
I aim to lead my nation into a golden age. I don't want to see that golden age close prematurely. But I do intend to lead my nation. If I'm rendered, how do you put it, unfit for public appearances, that is unacceptable.
I am sure your wishes can be granted. On that, do you worship of deity or divine being of some sort? And are there any particular rituals you need to do that we should be made aware of?
No, nothing particularly special. Just a local deity. I need to. Yeah, I know, but nothing that would take my attention away. Leading or doing tasks to be done. I don't like distractions.
You say that you are the rightful heir. Are you wanted by anyone, criminal or otherwise?
Well, I was, and no longer am.
Understood.
Are they gone, or has the conflict been resolved?
Oh, it's been resolved. And I pull out a chain with a vial on it, and I'm just looking at it. Yes, it's all matters have been settled.
Understood. Do you suffer from any sort of mental or physical instabilities?
Right, I'm back. Sorry about that. What a miss.
Well, the king needs to improve his CV before he becomes a
What
king.
did you do? Did you just kind of pass out? Just
No, he just turns
Oh,
on
no.
occasionally.
Oh, no.
No,
I was accused of murdering my father. How garish. And to prove my innocence, I offered to bring the assassin in. And I look again at the vial. I got enough of him to prove he's dead.
Right, fair enough. Sorry, I wasn't available there as the head of this operation. But again, no. Look, in my professional capacity, can I just ask? Think fast. Throw a plant pot.
Dodge.
Checks out.
I do not understand your method, Master Nuclear, but fair enough.
So speaking of, I get.
I'm just wondering. So if it's all
Stoked.
resolved, if it's all resolved, and you're the heir, what can we possibly do that you couldn't do with your own money and capacity?
Well, I don't have my money and capacity yet. I have to return home. But
Right. So
see, oh, here, allow me to elaborate. I don't intend when I return, I intend to bring with me something that my father, rest his soul, could never bring to the people. A common purpose, a goal, something to, and a leader to believe in, to aspire to be. And I was hoping that through the Black
Swamp.
Yes, thank you. Sorry, the Black Swamp, your Black Swamp company, I can attain some level of notoriety, or at least some interesting stories to bring back.
I mean,
Notoriety
Fuck
is
it there,
an
yeah.
ample supply. In fact, we have a whole box of notoriety just under the desk. As I pull out, and there's just a bunch of evil fetishes, appears dolls, and other creepy shit. Do you want some? We hand this out as candy.
Fetishes as in ritualistic and shamanistic fetishes.
Yeah. The other fetishes are in the other box. We have those
Well,
two.
for one thing, I'm going to need a new assistant because I'm going to kill that other guy.
Which one?
Well, he seems as a fighter. You can be right for the spot.
Very well.
I'm not fighting.
So, in that, since you wish to gain notoriety, what can you bring to the Black Swamp Company that they can use for their personal benefits?
Well, being a noble, I was trained in well, I was taught history, battlefield tactics, but I found that in my travels to rid the world of the horrid assassin, spit on the floor, horrid assassin that killed my father, I've come into myself as quite a skilled ranger. I can track. I'm not too shabby with my sword and shield. And
so, are you saying you're cultured? You know things that nobles would know about. You're cultured. You know about winning and dying. You know about the fine things. You know about top quality
Yeah, that
stuff.
might be useful.
Yes.
All right, fair enough. I'll throw another plant pot. What kind of plant is this?
It's a faggot, and I block with my shield.
It's a faggot. I thought a faggot was a bundle of sticks.
Did you throw a bundle of sticks?
I threw a plant pot. There was clearly green on it.
The plant pot turned into a bundle of sticks midway.
Roll knowledge plants.
Roll knowledge sticks.
It's a bundle of sticks.
Look at this room. This is a nice room. If you're a nobleman, you would know this because if you're at one of your fancy, if you're at your fancy schmancy fucking parties, you would know what kind of plant this is. And if some other noble's like, "Oh, Sir Lord Thingamabob, what kind? Do you admire the beauty of these plants and whatnot?" You would know. And you should know that because they might throw the plants at you. You need to be ready for every situation. That's what I'm looking for with this outfit. Bill, what kind of plant was that I just threw?
It's a bundle of sticks. It turned into a bundle of sticks midway.
It was a Minkai honeysuckle, which resembles a bundle of sticks.
It's now a bundle of sticks.
He said a bundle of sticks. If he was sophisticated, he would have known it was a mint guy honey knuckle.
In my defense, it is quite difficult to tell the difference between a honeysuckle and a faggot when it's being thrown at your face.
Okay, well, I pick up another plant pot.
Knuckle all the time.
I pick up another plant pot. I walk slowly over to him, place it down next to him, and then yell in his face, "Think fast! What kind of plant is this?"
A dead one as I kick it to the floor.
What? I thought you were a noble. What kind of manners is that when you kick a man's plant to the ground and then say a dead one like an action one-liner? You're just Chuck Norris a man's plants in a fancy place like this.
Regardless.
That's a few marks against you, but continue.
Are you okay with working with evil cunts?
Oh, everyone here is evil. Oh, perfect.
Do I get added on my list as well, Mass Boy?
Hang on, no, I'm not
Oh,
evil.
no.
I'm just going along with this shit.
This SS officer in a camp says, "Wait, I don't hate the Jews. I just go along with this."
I'm sure you're just following order. It's fine.
Hey, I've got my own motivation.
No,
Motivation being alcohol, and on your first day they destroy the fucking world.
If you wish,
I mean, I'm in this shit now. What am I supposed to do?
Your probation wasn't even over before they destroyed the planet.
Aiden, when we get out of here, if you see Mega, kill him.
If you wish to
See
blame
Hitler,
everyone for these,
kill him.
Anyway, as I was saying, I have no problems with working with evil people if I can. Just for sake of transparency, that assassin that murdered my father, I hired him.
All right. Well, I don't care. Fucking as long as you do.
No,
right by
that's
the company.
some Game of Thrones shit right here.
You see a radio transmission come through from Green Boots. You're welcome.
You do right by the company. You do right by the company. Fucking, then you're all right by us, and we'll help you as long as you help us. You come across the company, and we will fucking kill you. That's just how it goes.
I would never betray anyone I'm under the employ of. That is just terrible business practice. And I do hope that once I return, we can maintain amicable business relations.
Yeah, if you get your whole kingdom's thing or whatever set up, we can help branch out. Sounds like a mutually beneficial agreement. Again, if you see that fucking elk with a flame in his eye, kill him.
For the last few questions, what would you say is your greatest strength and weakness?
My greatest strength. I don't leave jobs half finished. And my greatest weakness? Ego, I guess.
That would
I am a
apply for
king,
many.
after all.
That would apply for many in this room. But fair
I can
enough.
only speak for myself.
Well, thank you for gracing us with your time. Please sign the contract applied to you.
The contract, it's reached out with a shadowy tendril.
Can I just read this to make sure I'm not getting fucked?
Your layouts are all moving about and it's all fucky. You
Probably shouldn't even let him know that you can read. He seems to have an issue with that.
By reading, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Basically, you take the leap or you don't take the leap. It's up to you.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained, as I signed.
That's the spirit. Give this man a bucket.
Very well.
Who
is next?
Well, before you send me off, I do hope you don't mind my service animal, I guess would be the best term for it. I have an animal companion that works with me. I don't see him with me, though.
That is fair.
That's fine, we work with Nobody picked up on that.
I hope don't call us, we'll call you.
Farewell.
Pleasure to meet you. Very well. And who would the next one be?
Well, we have time for two more, which is pretty much how much people are left that are either Seal Gayer or Crow.
I suppose. Shall we
Seal
bring in?
Oh no, get Crow in. I said Crow would be next, by the way, after Bill. But I had to get called away to help him with furniture.
Who submitted
I
first?
brought him in.
Okay, no.
Let's see.
Good sir.
Next one is
Crow.
An Inquisitor.
Woodchuck.
Sorry about that, Crow. I get
Name's Inquisitor Budchick.
Welcome. And very well. You've already told us your name, but would you mind your full name and occupation?
Budchick is the only name you need. I'm an Inquisitor. I work for the Godclaw organization.
Then why do you want to work with us if you already work for an organization?
Well, I came here to cleanse the land of the filthy heathens who do not follow the order of our Lord Asmodeus.
I like this guy.
I don't follow the order of your lord. I don't think anybody else here does either.
Nope, not as far as
do.
Well, it sounds like I'm in a room with a bunch of filthy heathens. I can work with this.
I fucking turn to fucking whatever Gren's character's name is, and I fucking lift up the eye patch and I yell into it. Then you shouldn't have fucking tried to kill me, you fucking idiot! And then let go of it.
I look at the Inquisitor and I say, well, technically, loopholes are following the law.
Yes, of course they are.
As far as I understand it, Asmodeus is a fine deity who did absolutely nothing wrong.
Exactly.
Very well. Well, if you're still interested in staying, what is your blood type, and would you care to provide a sample?
My blood type is the purity of a follower of Asmodeus.
40
G-A-Y.
What was that?
Yes.
He has Asmodeus blood. Also,
pure.
I have another question. I pick up Gren and I throw him at him.
I hit it with my morning star. Is that how you greet someone, you filthy fucking heathen?
You pick up the mask, and as you pick up the mask is still in the same place, but you also have a mask in your hand.
That I throw at him that he hits with a morning star.
Mm-hmm. It shatters and disappears.
Thank you, our Lord's stuff.
Not good stuff. I like that. That's good with me.
Wait, but his blood is alcoholic? 40 proof? Did I hear that correctly?
But dwarf. Sounds kind of racist.
We ain't bet you yet. If anything,
I'm just asking a question.
It is fairly high proof, due to Asmodeus' appreciation from the art of the vineyards.
Very high proof until he's thrown off the roof.
I suppose his blood could be used as component for infernal healing. Interesting. Either way, what are your goals aside from the purging of heretics?
Spreading the love and word of our Lord Asmodeus.
Asmodeus. As Asmodeus.
Very well. Anything else?
Well, I suppose you can just point me in a direction and not cleanse the heathens.
Yeah, it suits us. Well, as long as you don't go against the company, you can do whatever you like. You're welcome to take jobs you want to take, and welcome to reject jobs you don't want to take. But remember, if you want paid, you do the jobs.
Are there...
Put me on a wagon so I can put him in a hearse.
Contract.
Wait, I have a question. Are you okay working with people who don't believe in Asmodeus, though?
There's a way to convince you, one way or another. Maybe torture.
God, not really.
Does that include coins or appropriate targets?
I know an elf with fire in his eyes that said Asmodeus was a cunt.
Oh. Point me in the direction, put me on a wagon.
Yeah, don't worry.
I'll show him I love in the stadium.
You'll be looking for a long time. You'll be looking for a long time if you're looking for him.
Yeah, I'll find him.
Alright, where's this contract?
There are many more questions that need answering, I'm afraid.
Alright, shoot.
Are there any rituals of the Church of Asmodeus that you particularly need to take part of?
There's the occasional flagging. But otherwise...
Very well. As an Inquisitor, I believe that you cannot be wanted, so we'll skip over that. Are there any mental or physical instabilities that you suffer from?
There's no mental instabilities under the arms of our Lord Asmodeus.
Including the occasional alcoholism of your people?
What's that?
Sip.
Understood. What can you bring to the Blank Swamp Company?
Blank Swamp Company?
Blank Swamp? I thought it was at Black Swamp. I must have the wrong place.
I have blank. Anybody else hear blank?
I'm colourblind, so.
To be fair, he's a mask and doesn't have a mouth. Yeah,
What you
that's
hear
fair
is
enough.
That seems
entirely
problematic.
what you hear is entirely up to your own interpretation.
He's a fucking postmodernist.
I prefer the term relativist.
That's the most
Try it, that's not
homosexual thing I've ever heard in my life.
Alright. Otherwise, what other questions you got for me?
What are your greatest strength and weakness?
Well, my greatest strength is spreading the love of our Lord and torture.
What's your greatest weakness?
My greatest weakness is my conviction to our Lord. I do what he commands.
Very well.
Isn't that a good thing, though, in your eyes?
It's a mixed bucket.
Hey, good segue. Give that man a bucket.
What do you want me to do with this fuck bucket?
We run out of buckets.
That's a good question. That's a good question.
Don't get.
Do you
can't give him a bucket.
spill the blood of the heretics?
Let's see how many heretics I could cram into a bucket.
There's no
Yeah,
bucket
exactly.
left.
The answer may surprise
No, I've got an idea. I'll snap my fingers. The bucket appears. I fucking EI slash a bucket in half, and then I place the half a bucket in front of him, and I say, "Is the bucket half bucket or half bucket?"
They gave me half a bucket. How can I fucking fill this thing?
Exactly. That is the real question to ask.
What half of the bucket did you give him?
A bucket's round, you daft cunt.
No, no. He
One
said
of
he
them
cut
is
it in
just
half.
a circle.
No, you're the daft cunt. Like, if you cut a bucket in half, there's like it's two halves of a bucket.
Do you cut it vertically or horizontally?
I cut it vertically.
Oh, well, then that changes the question, doesn't it?
Yes.
Because
that
I thought
totally
you
changes the
were
question.
sensible enough to cut it horizontally, so you at least had a bucket and then just a two-hole bucket.
More like a shovel at this point.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's a dish.
All right, well there you go. Is the bucket now half bucket or half shovel?
It's 100%
It's a
bowl.
shovel at this point unless you use it as a mace or crank to
Why are you trying to use a bucket as a mace? That sounds like the worst idea in my life.
Optimism.
Cancel the muck.
You see,
cancel the mod hand. What is the verdict?
I just don't think your questions are all that relevant, frankly. I mean, you've ruined a perfectly good bucket.
Yeah, I'm not real pleased about that either.
I take the other half of the bucket.
I don't know. It seems like a waste of a perfectly good bucket to me.
Fucking just whatever. Get the next cunt in.
Alright, see you, daft cunt.
Here's your form. Fill it
You
out.
just call me a daft cunt.
To meet you.
Don't call us. We'll call you.
Oh, you're cutting a
I'll
bucket in half.
Called you a
I'll call
daft
you a
cunt.
daft cunt. You fucking dirty bitch.
Don't forget your contract.
Oh yeah, I'll sign it with my mace.
Still
It's
legally
already
visible.
went- already
Is that a
went
mace of
so big,
war
I
as well?
don't add more to the list.
We have one more, I believe.
Yep.
I'll show myself out.
That's pretty good call.
Get a fucking job interview as that. It better be fucking useful.
You're the one who
You
chopped a
bitch.
bucket in half, mate. You can't really be arguing what kind of interview it is.
Look, in our
I
game,
believe-
you know for a fact that you need to expect the unexpected.
I believe the next person is a Sir Brimtooth. Welcome.
Good evening, good fellows.
I
have to
found
say that I'm. Oh, go ahead.
No, sorry, I forgive you.
I have to say that unlike my fellow ratkin, I do not speak with a rasp.
Oh, fair enough. Would you like half a bucket?
Which half?
The other half.
Don't listen
I shall
to
accept it.
questions.
Yes.
There you go. I gave him the other half of the bucket.
I take the other half of the bucket, confused.
Very
You
well.
should be grateful. You just got half of a bucket.
Yeah, no.
I don't know which half, though.
Does it matter?
Again, it was split From the top, right down the middle.
Perfectly.
Anyhow, sir, your full name and occupation.
Gildan Brimtooth, otherwise known as Broad. I am a black rat, and I work as a general.
And what is your blood type, and would you care to provide a sample?
Among my kin, we only have a few blood types. Red, blue, purple, and black. Mine is black. And yes, you may have a sample.
Why does your race have so many different blood colours?
We name our blood types after the color of the blood.
Small question. What percentage of your population has black blood?
Usually around 2%.
13%. I'm sorry.
Okay, good. We're all good, lads. We're all good.
Is that special?
Don't worry. If you want 13%, that would be blue blood.
I was going to say, what percentage of the crimes does your blood type commit?
More accurately, closer to 10%. But of course, that's mostly war crimes instead of trivial stuff like theft.
And school shootings, yeah, yeah.
Respectable. Do you have any goals, sir?
I want power, I want an army, and I want land. That's merely my need.
I can at least give you 0 out of the 3 you asked for.
I am sure that in the future, the Black Swamp Company can provide.
Thank you. Ed was expecting that.
As always, you know, just as long as you stay loyal to the company will stay loyal to you.
Indeed. I shall expect it.
Are you a servant of a divine being or such type? And are there any particular rituals you need to perform?
There are no particular rituals I need to perform. Hanspur is quite a modest god who does not ask much. Merely blood, death, and carnage.
Well, if you can come to the right place.
Hanspur. Interesting.
Hanspur quite likes really spreading the rat folk, and I am more than happy to do that.
Very well. I am not to profile you, but are you wanted by anyone, legislative otherwise?
Non-legislative, however, otherwise, well, a loser can be very misunderstood, let's say, in the history books.
I know very well.
Good.
Do you suffer from any sort of mental or physical instabilities? I notice you lack the stutter common among your kind.
Exactly. It's really my voice is one of my main things, although I was kind of raised surrounded by a camp of humans and in a small cave. I merely learnt from them, using it. But anyway, I have a almost irrational hatred of birds. And anything that flies.
Inkfest.
I beat it with my staff.
Sorry, did you just make a bird noise?
Did he just cut a bird noise out of the air like fucking Reaper Man?
I just I got gold coin at him as I make the pigeon noise.
You just pretend to be a pigeon.
Just for future reference,
The
how do you feel
gold,
about
as the gold coin flies through the air, it turns into a pigeon.
I hate you both.
Also, how do you feel about people that can fly?
Wings are what really triggers it, but flight itself, I would not fly,
excellent.
but
I have a great job for you. I know a guy with wings and blue fire in his eyes that I want dead at the moment.
that sounds like an interesting job, and I might be happy to take it on.
Excellent.
Now we've established what we can give you, but what can you bring to the Black Swamp Company that they can use for their personal benefits?
As a general, I happen to be in command of a small squad. Now, they merely act as a backup, but I myself am quite a proficient warrior. Merely, all I need for my army is, well, bodies. Men. People that can fight. and that's it. It's a
I
small
love
squad,
the
and
word
it is highly trained.
bodies.
They are somewhat expendable. Unfortunately, some more than others, and others less than most.
Very well. Would you say that you are fine working for individuals who practice what some may call moral relativism and other may call a organ harvesting operation?
If it's an organ harvesting operation that you might need, well, let's just say I can provide the corpses for it.
I believe that answers the question. How good are you, would you say, at covering your tracks?
I have an entire army to do it for me. Of course, I used to, but somehow I ended up here.
I'm sure that can
you were looking for work, weren't you?
I ended up here, I lost my army, and I started looking for work. And that's how I got here. I don't know what dimension this is.
You're better off not on. And then again, you sound like a good guy, and it sounds like you'll have a good time here. And again, be good to the company will be good to you. Feel free to sign away.
The final questions would be, what is your greatest strength and what is your greatest weakness?
My greatest strength would be my ability to command my squad. They listen to me almost as though I was a god. However, my greatest weakness probably would be my hatred of flying things. It is almost irrational.
Just to check, by the way. I start levitating and floating just up there and just move around the room a wee bit and whatnot.
You don't have wings, do you?
No.
Then it is not a problem.
Excellent. Again, you see an elf with fire in his eyes, stab that nigga, I will give you whatever you want.
It would seem it's an acceptable offer.
Good stuff.
And that seems to be the end of the questions. Here is your contract. And I suppose
I have to stipulate, are there war crimes allowed?
Encouraged.
Yeah,
I shall sign happily.
Subsidized.
It's how we base your bonuses usually.
Depends, and I suppose the best way to commit a war crime is to make it seem like something that is not a war crime.
I finish my signature with a little flick.
We'll call you. Don't call us.
Thank you.
Quick, I have one final question. If you were to cut a bucket in half, would you do it vertically or horizontally?
Good.
Have you considered diagonally?
Don't be a fucking centrist, mate. Don't be a fucking mate.
Take your bucket with you.
No, you can take the non-bucket.
Holy shit!
Knob.
Yes, cutting the bucket diagonally is actual centrism. That's a disgusting answer. That's the worst.
The problem is, it didn't even specify what diagonal we went for. It's aggravated me now.
It's a cylinder. It doesn't matter.
That seems to be the end.
I'll let that last one.
There was.
Well, I don't know how much longer we're going to be here before the powers that be that put us out there. But I know Mega made my shit list. I ain't trusting him. Where are you, Bill? Why did you have to betray me like that? Who's good to you, Bill? Where are you, Layman? Where did you go, Layman?
At this moment, Edmund looks at his clock. Oh, would you look at that? It's midnight. It's my birthday.
Did you know this? Oh. Well,
I will.
Edmund
will. The bell rings for last call at the eclipse.
Let me go and. On the previous interviewer's request, I was going to go and tell those interviewed to give them a welcome. And the mask will walk out to I suppose just right out into the Eclipse Bar itself and say, "Thank you all for your interviews today. It was most appreciated."
I only tolerate you because of the amount of bullshit I've had to do in this place over my fucking 20 years.
I sacrifice. Turn off the stream.
No, don't. You bitch.
Cut the stream.
Don't yet. Don't yet.
Yeah.
Also, nobody.